Otec FM 102.9 Womyankwe Musomwe
Minyanu Dwabrem ubrenio Bianya kradum yentie Dwabrem Yanu mumya nyinyi wa mai huwa Dwabrem Sekabima mikabisane tiampa Amanyosa Efla fanenina Roje Obianya sunti Gabriel
Amaimu samwa
Amanyosa
mo akwaba me gidi so bo ade adom ti ho ye Minim sasa Bray what Gibraltar for your busy schedule. Odo kasa fidena to Otec 1029. Villa Radio Cremo Life Ewo Spain GN Radio so Ewo London. Na Dwabrem UK Mountain so Patmak Radio ho Aba Radio ho Mansan Radio Brainy Radio ni Sahara Radio. Onum ina krajumedie no emu live. Na Case Radio ni wonum television no Ewo eye Paris France Abrochimemu. Dachima Radio so ewo Denmark. Rakus FM ewo Belgium na Sky FM esu kremu live ewo Columbus Ohio US Abrochimemu. Channel so se bebi akasa fidie koduro no. Information centers bebre no na atwa ye ho ahia. Onum ina kradwumadie no emu live. Asanabo Someno and ended the Tosso Aya Dionum 25th day in the month of August in the year 2025 2026. Ya born papa Simana Bakuba could do you Abapa a year nomi and son home. Meeting the cash yes in Konya say on Sabekan life. Our other platform, social media platforms no eso na Dwabrem ewo aye Facebook and as YouTube no so Otec 1029Fm Otec 1029Fm Pacho Dwabrem wo like page na share so be afoforo benya konya no na wonum so atumi adi akire kama na kai say your website no so www.otecfmghana.com www.otecfmghana.com so Pacho Dwabrem a asemu fa sansem num kroje adi aguo Gibre na kenkan ni nyina na share no so say ho adan so betumi tie in live e we tuning app no eso for WhatsApp voice note ni share mo 0505225578 0505225578 ya den sem bebre ebre o mami kobo dwatonde hu Dwabrem na me ba ye besom afri ho
102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
You know the football season is back. When your baba suddenly knows more than a teta, your trotro mate starts explaining tactics, and your auntie who calls every player Ronaldo now knows Haaland and Mbappe. Suddenly everyone is a coach, man. It's on! Come for the football, only on GoTV. Subscribe on GoTV Super Plus and watch all the games on GoTV. GoTV, love it.
Chania Disaheba capsules.
Madame Sieni.
Hey, and to watching your pan and what's the sad Disaheba? What is Sasa?
Mendia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my Jewett at Disaheba Messana, who come from Mammy. Oh, my number Tiwadansi. Miampa Caneno, Namis, Namitina, Chicheme, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May no more Disaheba Messai, to go, and the Maya free. I do some radio, yet tried you when you watching. Yes, it's a Miss say a person crony at Martin Baby. Say you do Saheba Mister and come a woo now.
Otec 102.9 FM.
Say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do Saheba capsules no. Say, some Mijina, who's a me a Bamamua.
I genie a yellow crap. I do some rate. Oh, be to me. I just a painful. A battery I won't go down for. Anyone I wouldn't fit to me. Kumasi at a phone out of phone call to Saheba Center in the clinic. I was swimming macro. Go filling station down Nuemu. And the swim Pentecost I sold down. I feel I have a shopping from a CPM. 10500 110 115.
Adusa Heba, Madame Sieni. Mami money ejuma udanya ye fe
mira me da se na esomo ye no na aka o
eno de anyine ho mami aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima C complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan ne nyunu enti o de DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba eda bia utumi de go so efo ena anwi na achen enti se o de DSL alloying steel trusses e go dan so wia na now the Donima NMK Premium Roofing Sheets and Chancing a Boswaka. Oh, nature's a humanist. Now NMK Premium Roofing Sheets and Chancing a Donima Diabe. Yoma Hoodwo. Your NMK Law Span. Allozing and the governance. IBR and NMK Nails. Emupia so Saunisika. Donima Emotrian Kakran Kakra. When your latest producer Donima Diaba Abeka Dadane.
Entimen kwahe.
Kwasafu YF Johnson. Obenjiari. Anafre 0244 126625 and 0540 101 555. Donima Steel Complex. Babia at the power F no.
Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture.
Pavi Plus Mox. Hepa Plus mixture. To malaria and asekura.
Sweet darling.
My beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba. Busumi pini menti ase me do.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture. Enya adwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no. Afie kura na ebe ye onwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well-being. Abusua pomodin ho hia me yie. Esne bibia. Entimi manom pefia ha.
She, oye, Hepa Plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband. And there also we Hepa Plus wife. Na abwa no. Hepa Plus mixer. Ma je dure di pa. Pavi Plus Mox. And Hepa Plus na. Apem for abato mo manufo. Enu kwada we ni mfie du mienu nka ho. Our pharmacist na heba shop. Etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. Mapomodra mapa.
FDRG ejwede nkrato ya.
Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture. Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture.
Hey, Unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes mixture no. Malaria dronana. Ani, say nam sa. Ubeje di some name wife nyina ye tested positive. Ya num bie no. Say a ku malaria mo nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sentia. E wo say wo immune system e strong de bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na Plus Mox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Et say etipaye, afiafie, wonum ato, ahomre no musa. Ache kura 4 days. Na Pavi and the Plus Mox mixture. One no e tu malaria na se kura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. Magie dure di pa. Pavi Plus Mox and Hepa Plus nyina. Apem for abato mo manufo. Enu kwada we ni mfie du mienu nka. Our pharmacist na heba shop.
FDA age ejwede nkrato ya tum.
Atwa na de na udwu hu sei.
Ohene eye bibi na se madwume ho saa mete ho a na ni ma bi pie free me ho te sa katoa.
Na wonte Dr. Ketimanka.
The infection doctor na.
Adwa wate nka na ontwe me papai. Wono na akofa powder nwanwa so bi da badwa so a. Your friend say Ketima herbal powder. Ekumwa no nyina de free in peduanum. Beti se gono syphilis, candidiasis anase HIV. Chlamydia na etete wo dia. Wonya powder bi a ebetu asem e de ama. Se wonya infection bi na wanhwe no wantu ase a. Eduba bi a etima woni fra. Ema oba duba bi abon se no ma bi yifiri wase te se agushi. Saa so na wo ye be mo etima me mo asem ye mre. Na fo be mo na twefia aka kom te se nkuma no. Omode ne kope wonderful powder bi. Na doctor be chiro se de obenum na be bo na fo infection ni na no etu ase e de ama. Che na wo kwa he.
Me kope bi mato. Ehe kra na menya bi ato.
Se wo pe bi dia omode na efre doctor e was 0246 914717 0246 914717 and 0551 434946 0551 434946. Get my hair banana.
Infection doctor papa.
You know the football season is back. When your baba suddenly knows more than a teta, your trotro mate starts explaining tactics, and your auntie who calls every player Ronaldo now knows Haaland and Mbappe. Suddenly everyone is a coach, man. It's on! Come for the football, only on GoTV. Subscribe on GoTV Super Plus and watch all the games on GoTV. GoTV, love it.
Transformation with the Saints 2026. Abusia form. Join the service prayer group. AD All Saints Catholic Church enim. Na waka wan bomb the Transformation with the Saints 2026 aba. Saints ya wadia to afijume dene so yese. Satisfaction. He feels me. Omame ahojo. Ojina enyom. Ohamien sani yi munum so nedi jumedie. Jumedie no bekoso 31st August. Na wade akwawie 4th September. Ewa 2026 year mu. Eye numre no sia pepepe. Ekopim no nwotwe pa mu na yapom. Shewen so say efiada etwato me 4th September no eye all night service. Eye numre no ndu pepepe na ye frase. Okasafo eye Reverend Father Lewis Cecilia Eltupoku. Kayo se dwumadie no bekoso. Santase fanchene bra. Oni opoku ware suku ni ne mu hye. Free bus wo hono mu o. Enti bra na ye nina ye mbom na ye sum na me. Yemfa eni ji manusu. Ono na odi.
Nansei mia me di ho adanse pa se ma di hu na kofam ade ban mio ewa chiro mi hu ni ye papa asa de ebo asi mani so mani ne so ye wisi eso ye mikusu mani prunsuo efemfeme ewowo me ensem sei na wo ka dia ehia pa se doctor hwe ni be show bra by Grace Eye Clinic ma ye fa fidie hwe wani no so enkosi wani na chi nye hwe se de nyoma sitie by Grace Hospital esanso obia ye hwe asomu ehwinimu ene eminimu me hwe ENT Clinic eti mu amota kwan mu minimu ana wasum taike kaw ne sentu de nyoma hudu awrebra wasum setakra yi wasum penti hairpins matches ene nyoma hudu awrebra wasum no Mr. Jai ne bra ma ENT for ehwe wasum ne mfa mawo da ben na hunu dentist e mo hwe wanu mu ma wo wo kaso bi ho no kokọ na chi bra me nye scaling and polishing wanu mu nye hwam kama wo se na so abua bra me hwe ye de bi besi so ma ye fe ana mpo atu a ye besi foforo de amawo kaka bi jinjo wo se ye tu a ye betu enwema amaka nyina wo pesi ye befie behwewa ye be ba by Grace Hospital so Kumasi Breman eben DVL office no bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05.
Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Otec 102.9. Yakoya ya sayaba. Prof.
Kahe.
Yaba.
Yaba.
Yaba ni yaba. Yaba. Na mpom te say.
Onya krompa dama ene mu akrakra.
Ya do bodiase, de pachi yen. Ananso aye Benada. Se anope ni awie nyina krumboko.
Amachi amepe she ha de.
Onya mpie. Ye pie. Why?
The computer na nim sa de san de be she ha yi.
Asemu. Na mu hwehwan ansam. Na yanya ne tie se Rango Construction adwuma na omo ye no. Odi wani kire eye kronom a. On se kronom kwan no ho no ye nyina di adanse se ho de enkoyi. Do omo bo adwuma de. But me susu se anka sede daytime ni anopa no omanfo ko no nyuma so no. On se na me susu se nka nyuma ni bi ho anka ko na adwuma anka ye o. Cause on se nka daytime no was a business any other transactions need to be running them because on my idea chia on my nisika we botom so automatic on my nisika e wo yen botom I say by business transactions and so because on temnity ya besre om kan nyuma ni bi ho kwa najo a me gidi sanka beboa pa other than say nyuma ni bi be daytime especially kronom amana akasi ya omusisi omni rola nanam ankombo modern ade kwa nwumrem manyen a kebeboa pa because kwana mu ankasa mu no wa wani tua eso nyo dada na rola ne mfidie nanam so idie komuni nyuma ni bi kwa na dwoma ya kebeboa yen pa nanka ama akoni abedie no anopa ne awia no amanfo nyuma ne ade atumi content oye ne sa ma ya me gidi senka eno ne beboa yen pa we de sra ne yesra omumwa na muana no mgusu no do omu ye omadwuma de na nso omunwe yeso ye ho kakra very necessary very necessary e free honuma de koboa ho nyina yesra omomoden na omunye ne ma ba ko mienu miensa bi fa homa ye na nkrata na sen ye ni dwanwie why
ebusia ye content evidence and what
baby with sharp teeth nyom na aba no
debi o
hwe see ana Dr. Fukudi asend me enya asem kicho edi ai Professor Fuku they come yat na homa no so enti echa prof wi
say oye garden get together so I'm free
oye bibisa
mete sɛ wahyehyɛ no wabɔ dam
Dr. Fokuo mente class wa
wasan ate na homa so bio
mate homa no so ɛne Dr. Fokuo
wadi professor no hɔ the agent
wadi
yɛn pa ba boy na ayɛ kwa
tie de hu professor
mate sɛ ɔboaboa nneɔma no kyɛ sɛ wayɛ no heavy paa
Dr. Fokuo na
ɛnyɛ easy
sasa mu twam na ma wache a
o man de ne a o man de ne
nim ho
yes I nye
Dr. Fokuo ye chia Dr. Fokuo awie
abusia
still wasn't so
ate so o me bi dia ne dia kana
o ma professor ne da di we yanim a
dia kana
professor
for now dear
and inkrata ne dia won na mum
ye no so dia
ate so abusia ya ko era nimna mama sha se ne ni dwa akra Clear Park natural mineral water no odwa so eze de dema uni ha eze instructions about no se Clear Park no ka ho asema fa so no bi ehunu se ya mo bi
sa na am family ai na
Yvonne says wa
na se atra camera no
za
atra camera no
ebo se enso ni
ebe wote wa pampamu
enso ni akrobos mu e cray Clear Park natural mineral water so crojins we na efe papa eti wo ye bibia na ohien so dia Clear Park no na aduanom mode kwa so bottle sachet na dispenser bottle bi simen ma mi wi ababo guna no abadin to ayi ana sensor mu hia mo fa bi nso mo ase schools ne campus out mo frem mo fa bi emre mo Let's venture so do ko be wiswa de hwe ne mo ana kin eben venture so ma so that Tamabo Tech ya dey even the supply ma in emom open the support to a Summers Royal Company na afre wo mo wa ho mani 0244041913 and 0558 001765 perfect series books in yuma odwa so na kaji atum Ghana Education Science English language or history of Ghana RME computing creative science and maths numeracy language and literacy clear in writing na a perfect series books and the first one watching team and I'm penning for dia two some from radio so na em of tradition for king kan was stress up mock exams some exams and midterm exams are a perfect series books kuma se put oja oben lorry station class and some first stop number near 0243 299 938 and at 0540 755 465 Social Security and National Insurance Trust sent never from me. Pensioners will say, on renew certificate, renew said your beya, that should be Ochama Cabos, maybe I be Tom Concrodon, now so you be a dear abo and some way of Funupo, or so called Snit app and so, Snit mobile app and so. That's a call place to an app, so me download this Snit mobile app and now why also. And I call Snit and Crabate Ben will be a Obayama and a bio, Sika Crabia hold you on state Edicasubum, co-location banks are hold you, Kumasia, or call Kajatir. Fidelity Bank in Crabber Tower Hall, Bibiana pension more from me 0302 611 622 0302 611 622.
Yankwa Amansia Community Bank na ene Amansia ene yenu mu kodi sika sam hu dwadie nyina kyese wodo ho to mo so a wono ma ya asorobo bia na mu di agro akotokro nka soro da enti no say savings account current account susu account Amansia Community Bank hwa na yekone no modi kasubum no magye sika na dia to hodachi bia ehia yekwa o masa tabiri dia maye na dia kwa dia pe ABS kan wuni bi eda ho na dia koto ho me mane haw enti bosia na ye begye na bosia na ye di twetwetwa ho a enti ukọ Amansia Community Bank he bosia no akuakuo di ope beyond be mawo microfinance loan ho funeral loan ye na ba fie mu kombe ma musika nam dia koye yie no yes to susun kakran he boso ba akumienu achi ni abọ ho nta na dia mawo sika gari na dia kwahwe adwuma commercial loan so ewo ho wa adwuma ko pension na ewo ahomgiem ebia na opesika botini bi na dia ya 1 or 2 bi ofa ba bia emfa menko ba bia bi kwa mansie omunko a na je pension for the tumu a omuma mobosia wo ya bosom ya adwuma se ya ankrankra se ya abande ko amanse be ma abosia ni bi wo na mabefo kwan so e de som manfo so enu ntine ATM services ni ya adwuma Ghana Pay Service afa mobile money network ni nyina so Airtel Telecash mobile money MTN ni nyina ko mbe yamam e-switch no so de ebo adwuma dikadika wase bia na akurasika mo pese ode ma no dofo bi wa ma no ne ana Ghana fa na ba bia wo de kwa manse on beje obi nso na ayi wadom no ama no uska frama no ne ebi ano de faria Unity Link and also Western Union ye kan si anayi woni so nwran me ma no nso kra kwa amanse ni nyina bi wa amanse ho no ma no momwa ye simple kra enti no ya so ye no dosom antoa krom eho na atena ekese ne wo manso kwanta ye wo ho manso data no udu santasi opoku wari wasi school mu honom yesum wo ho afi ahojo atenga junction Roman Hill Kote station manso adu bia nso ye butu honom udu anwan kwanta oboase kumase kwantempo no nso ye butu so ubowram obekwa nso post office ne nchen pe eho an ye butu akrokai di obekọ akrokai College of Education and Training College ho ukwa ye wo honom ayesum so fola bia ye faka no nso ye wo ho Kumase Anglican Senior High School Supercase ye no wasem enso wram wo ha aso ne ba ko ho no mbeje ofeso no masom wo frempanyufo ne no mu ni nkomo 0277 599442 0277 599442 and 0501 646414 0501 646414 na chese Amansia Community Bank your reliable financial partner ye no mu disikasam hu dwadie na bibia ye kama na ye pedan aba ni sei na chese ye ne tutu aka yensempa ti esremo wo ye fiewura ebi nsusu na wo ye agent na nsu fili Otec pa yesrewo bomodi ane boaye na yensu ye nya ba bi mfie tirinto ye pedan 2-bedroom apartment chese 2 bedrooms plus 1 no kwa me so hu 2-bedroom apartment na ye hia no miamia edidi suei asokwa stadium atasemanso patase santase anase maxima misisu bi asokwa stadium atasemanso patase santase anase maxima yesremo 2-bedroom apartment hia bi na afi no dwumayani no so no ne komu adwono no watimi asomosompa ahoma na wo befre wo awodan ni bi no wadaroma no afre na woni yedi hu komo 0530 77 3703 0530 77 3703 na fe no waboa ye kwano so na yesusu yanya ba bi die trato na ye ba adwuma mu a ye somo akikamu saa na se osu tufie na wani agi Otec ho enti momwa ye edan ruafo ene mu a mu wo adan hwehwe so no madaroma Dr. Cash yanto aso na ye konsem no so straight ai na nsema ye de banyina no okwa be fontentan fidie no so a www.otecfmghana.com semfo panyin wo fa John ntwibu osi akolabo wa kunchie ne kama pa e de egu ontu duru ho no ma ensem de hia bia no ubenya bi ne wakenkan na bibia akokorete de amawo na yensha semfam free gold board akache ene dai NPP amanyokuo na friends centrofo nsiamu na wo mu friends centrofo nsiamu a asemo mu kan na ye ba kopɛ wo mu si wo mu hwemu a gold board no aba no a waye na adwene se gold we wo Ghana ha ba bia wo mu nko a na beto atone no enu nam su bi na masese galamse ne koso pa wo mu chese he gold board wo mu ana epiepia amanfo ma amanfo ye yodium etututu galamse ne basa enya asem ketua wo mu sese wo hwa tede galamse na si asese Ghana nsase ne yakwa ya hodo no echese eniwu tan kra enu ntino dombo aboanofo edeman PP amanyokuo no Henry Nanabo Achina na bi ana edwira simpie so ana wo kire sai eye no kra so mo kana no kra pa gold board se do musi to efom agudie no wo mu misa ba bi ade no kra firi ye hia ne se odi gold no kra bi na ade aba no mo to enu nti esa na manfo so nam kuntina so kwati kwan bia so fa ekokotu sense ase enti gold board ne de galamse ekoso no eye gold board no a ena ehye kira ama galamse ne koso no we NPP amanyuku no nsemo mja betu dwa wie na enna da semba ko betu dwa yese wukọ mem senior high school a ababa ya baako ya wonu osua de esuani baako wo mu koche no se woni watchman security officer baako and as a security man so officer de ye ko ayi abamufo no yes security man
security officer
security man watchman no wo school mo no
watchman officer
watchman baako wo mu ko ya unuya na adwa ne shirti no otempa so e na akura iso akura mo bonse akura fia bi uhwe papa yofu ne sede ne buasia yi a no the simple so na say efifire kakra ne nanam ni tiri ho ne ebi ne nanam ne boso a na chese boni aba ne tiri mu ni tiri mu shan se kwa me die bi na
na ku ko say mako so obi ni papa ni obi ti dem dey chese boni aba ne tiri
oh kwame mama nkankan wi
o kankan wi
say wo mo kwa ye no nkomo awu mu na ne say yese papa no e kire say akura no etoda wo pie free school mu enti wa pia na papa no so aka chense ne he pia nyina no mehu se light twem enti se light twem de ne mama so me ka
anya sa mekwa akwa
anya sa de a headmaster
Betty
nye ni tiwo hye ni chine man yes
na che se the tiwo hye enti adwene we tiri mu nyina na ye different
enya no ntine man yes
enti omukeka ya na che se e wo sa baba ya no abaya no di na chiri enti omukoya papa na timpa isu a wadwa ne shirt na akura nso tiwo na che se omugusu e di ano an sa na school fo ni bi ko bopia mu ho na omsi hey ya chew na papa no mo che no wa bobi fi taduku aso ohun hwie o na baba wa
that's why why dey
Mrs school ni akwara yi wa bu nkotodwe no opa chow ye minu am mesra mo
mu twa video whoever video that was on police for channel the twa video ya kwa nim eba montin no was a police for channel
wa he on
ma hu video
na me hwe bi
se ba pa no na nim bad obi anim ni case but that akwara was for minor na am passing ko bi ko repuna na so bi ko ne bone a no twa na nim dia beto social media so the stigma that comes with it cry is something different so you say
and it's internet so a
ni review
this yesuba kra ye kosoro e be hwe no TikTok
enti
no chesa akra na nim aba enu opa chowa na enum na Ghana Education Service wonum kra bata e wo ahafomantem chese hey asem no it's a worry situation e ha dwene papa enti wo mo chese se si anu ma so nsem ni na panyini ya award no eneda GS anu ewo tano esunafo north municipal eye Owura Samuel Larry ana woni central for twetwe nkom no chese o in fact asem ne bae na beto nanim ya wafra afanu ni nyina wafra school ni no en wafra watchman no so ya omu tietiti omu nyina no enti omu kekansem na bom no omu kekanse ani omu wi omu de beko regional na regional so abo akire dia ko national na afi no anamontu ampanyifo betuo no omu de aba na Owura Larry kire se si ade ehi omu pa ye abaya ne de sa abaya no omu behwe no matena se naja psychologically oma ene na didi nkomo se de be ya na adwene mu ebesi ni pi on se koba ne se ya akora ketewa wan hwe anu wo ha eduru ba bi kura no wo ka se o ma hwe obeku ne ho ne hade
bi a video ni ntia na ka o ne papa ne nkomo
da bi video no e ba bontin se obeko fie ne namfofo be hu
okay all right
etiji yes mpanifo che so on masom wo mo ebu akili
all right
na yenko wie mi mo bosomtwe
ogo wie on ene wiansa bosontwa assembly members no meba ye be call mo so ye be call mo so nana era Justin Frimpong Kodua wa file ni nominations
okay
wa file ni nominations and the krata
so be gina no apre
what's apre se ye MPP amanyoko no church for panyini
se akoyo ne kura no nti no o gina no wasan ayire mpampe sa nantahia
e kura no se menyini se wa so be so twene to dia ono na to na la na to na la na to
kamene na ka me ko ba bia na so mafa akonwa na dia to me ka na de na so me mo obi ametena so bi
ti wa file ni nomination ti oteso ti said na mo kan so be twene to na obi abefa na la na to okay
tu dia ko eba bi fufura dia ka be do
super o de sembe bo
ko eba bi fufura pa ka be so ko si kwa na obi si akwasi kwa be hu fu na wa hwe ni ya boys yi ne be de da basa basa wasi ne da na ya na ya
ya to aso yanko bosontwan
ya makwa mi na fe
kwame okay
ebusiafo ne ha ne tintin tie nyina ne se gold board nkobo ya don kuma dia koda mra se bedwafo so mo hwehwem na eka aba no omo hu be bi free speaker of parliament agye atom sɛ saa hwehwɛ mu bɛ
also assume to obetime hwehwɛ mu na chi
no ma hwehwɛ mu
no ma hwehwɛ mu same je mfi so wayɛ krado so obehia ɛyɛ
krado no krado onia no yie bia
also wayɛ krado
am so onia no yie bia
sɛ obehia OSP
okay nam ka sɛ parliament
also wayɛ krado so obehia OSP sɛ OSP to nsafrɛ no a
so was ni trimu fine
so no de nti omokono obi ankobo ni nkuro yeso ya wa ha yete a yebekyirekyire mu sadi asa no ba hoko wie ni bia no
USA wansane asi
otumu fire antiam
ebe hu do wi abro nkuro
but honestly speaking me who rate of sermon no na mehwe on the rate of sermon no be two na ba no
so was siu sameja mfini multimedia and was siu Eric J ni Peace FM. According to Alexander Afenyo Markins, you know, Bako Accra High Court, Bako, Chimota High Court also.
Because now me share under the civil procedure rules, ACI 47, you know. Now I'm trying to me file separate cases for separate plaintiff with the same cause of action. Because I say multiples of suits according to ACI 47. That is what I know and what I've read. And to me, who didn't I say we na kwakoye with the same. I say for separate plaintiffs. To me, a lawyer Bianca. You understand? So because o claim say was you Peace FM Erica J meanwhile omunye parties to the case
our first one
exactly omunye parties to the case so how come no na ma de yama yemina kakra because so yemrani okay. Because say a year rate of sermons here. One, share date of filing, time of filing, and a suit number. So yeah, as time goes on, you be come because me him say a yes I suit in template, and even law students in call template needed the fear. Oh yes, yeah, the mom way free. Be our steady law, be our sama making onim. Template no yet the mom with the fee at dome a woman chain at the mom free at the mom. So justice because you know why I mean tears here dear but then at the right time you ever near the home come on because our template of a year rate of sermons you know lawyer beer will be of ye you know why I mean tears here but then you be Dwabrem, you be dome score. Right, that's right.
Enti bosomtwefo no nsem no. Me am krom bosomtwe.
Almost na
mo kire se asamre bredwafo ya won wo ho. Na di odi won manim panyina ye frɛ no se na na akwasi asare nyansapo. Wono na ye asamre man mamamfo wo akokofe. Na wonom de krata ba bonten. Wo mo kire se abankra chepania wo honum. Honorable Engineer Hamidu Abdallah. Hey, papa, said you will see says cow honor. Omso says capa, scanu she go basa. A friend so trip with the buy. Wamuso moon the papa bia, papa day here. Name Moya no the amount of no more the private business. And no crown am swam am na sebe jania or honum Dr. Yawaduchum. Abo on one or basse. Anko pesu yi important ho no makwan nyina entinka electoral area bia no afidie nkwa kodi na mienu ono abeto petrol agum se diesel so a na akoye adwuma wo mo so o mabo DC abo no wo mo kan no nsa hye na moto no ya lata mo onfa mo wono etu o mo se ya bra Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama animu ya wonyi no na wo mfa ni pafo from ra na nyesa o mo ntimi ne nya adwuma na numu na Honorable Abdallah so ba bonten wo chese a in fact asem na boni pisa enya no kreda ade bia wo ye bia no enam ne kwan so se be ya Ghana betumpon na wono nso so DC a obedie obetimi asom manfo sompa na ndisi amanyoko no nso betimi asom Ghana for sompa enti nsɛm mu ka nyina no sabi ensuo nyina mu woti abogu na wo say nipa na wodi saa petition anim no eye na nakwasi asare nyasapo no panyine no wagu ne ho fi papa enti ono nso obetabiri no no chese watwotwo nsɛm nyina agu krata so na afọ de akwa dan court na court nso ene papa na edi enti no bosomtwe assembly bejafo enso so eno maba bontin
enti assembly for no ade ebebom so mfa evidence bimra na yetumi de yani ehu yemfa yani nkinkan omo so mo evidence because omo de sign a vote of no confidence ade etia DC no enti omo for evidences emra omo the evidences eba
because if any pan the character na yi ho
yankwa na mene Dr. Benin komo some we
na me no dia me yi kakra ne say papa yi se nko ba yi kakwa me me hye da nim no me ni hye da but kakra antes kakra we yi che se nko ba bo
oh man no onya bad
me si anu nko a
ne bia me ka se ye de wo ba bam na uni lobbying skills bra wa bon
because kwanzi ejato eda ho no ma me hwa na mfako bikrum hwa na me saate me nam ho da bia but omu bae watimi aye awura mu enti wo mo hwe no mo nka de boko na empuntuomra wo so ntwimpuntuo ne nkoso ne hia kwa me na me bo ai ti si ayi akwan na onu so wo se ska no so awonyai this
se ska na
wo so na se ska no this ska no bebri ana wo this ska no ye nyoma bi asabi enche da mfa mpa so ma jai na drip mfidie no se ye fanyi yim potem wakwai enti se MPC wo be fuele a fa mo onu mo mfa nkwaye ana kwa mnyasa ai
sa kwa ni kura mo nya evidence ba ya kura be so job so
ebia na nsam na nya sa na sa da tie dia
se sa da tie dia
na me
ene dia kan kura ke bi ma
se do onu no titia
engineer me use ba nya sa
MPC obe fuele dia se release no mde yadwuma cause no nyina ya mpotem wo mpuntuo
MP also obe fuele no so no ya no cresa so
so wakaso obe fuele dia tini so mfa evidence mra
because Kebria on the letter come DC for some time no more reply
but we say the Dr. Benaba enti meneno ebedin komo na yetumida masepa
fear some 3
necessary pa dog atnase Hepa Plus Pavi and a plasmos kachira manfo bebre docmas
yes
ya manfo fili me adanse en cry obi frem cry mtum fabium hey maybe your numbers no every obi frem cry mtum fabium.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oshe said the adanse no ba no a mesre wa o monitor program Otec FM se enu no ehwo nye den ewie obi frame no se doc me call drugstore the oton do ni say ne pavi no ehwo eden na nsen kwa onya bi ne die na asa me chance onko the next
e babia
okoya ampa after be some 10 to 15 minutes I said doc menya 3 ni nyina
wow
Mr. Oko baby na obi se ba ko asentigi we sa na fa we shi mentiase and the mentiase bra eye miensa enuro no ye Hepa Plus Pavi
and plasmos
unya miensa no a na enuro no aye complete na eduro no 60 Ghana cedis
okay
ma obi nton bo a den ma last time obi frame no so doc waduro na kama pa na ade ba ko a me di ho yaw kakra say ye hanom ne de the shop na me tono no ba ku 25 cedis and am say me so
debi
o hin obo kroni din na me kire na the next shop obetumi akọ am pa so okoe no me 60 Ghana cedis ye de 20 cedis each edru ba bia bebia wo to ade na ye de ma abodin no sesem kakra entesa obe wadwin say sa na ni nyina ha ti o Onse baby awo na obi di ma obo din no se wan ko shop fofra obadwen say radio so kasa kra di Otec FM omo ti ho na sabi omo ka say 60 cedis baby a
60 cedis
60 Ghana cedis nti so obi di ma more than that mesrew any the Obonia Hobrase Quanso, called the next available show boat. Yes. And now, Fremi, Fremia, Menya Butrepana, much low shop a ben. Now say, Miancasa may package ni be diabro. Okay. Say me peso be a nyapo. That's right. My personal lines near. 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 ebia na owa manone o person re yedi bibro. Very simple. That's right. 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 I say no ne Hepa Plus Pavi and a Plasmos. Na ebraso say nipaduane yebehu nipaduane mobo. Doc o de ade ba kon ya mani jipa ne say o mfa o Hepa Plus no ni agro. In fact, obi o 10 cities da ho, and now so the 100 cities da ho. Now Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos da ho. No be attempt to say for Hepa Plus ubi japa.
Oh, you have me to contend with. Oh, there
will be some bone of contention.
Oh, yes.
Yes. If we say forward draw no any agro. Sana ebre wo mu so no. Ehu be hia pa se obi a na pom den ho asem hia no. Eni se o twen se obehu se oyare ansa na wakonom Hepa Plus. We no enya drugs. A medicine. Okay. And no kan obi se na difference be ne wom. Edro bi a o no mo a se edro no untumi mfa ingredient ne nya aduane endie no e drugs na wo no. Okay. Edro a o no mo a untumi mfa nya soup, o so a untumi mfa nya aduane bi na se drugs. But say medicine a ese ingredient no tumi edi. Okay. Ingredient ni so betumi edi a na wa manyankopon asema bam say aduaba ne kra na wudie no na haban no so san yade kontomre ya haban yedi mane yi
aduaba no.
Yes,
na fa na ha ne
san yade. Eti kontomre a yen yedi utumi san de yaduro e mane yi Hepa Plus ingredient na ewom ni nyina no utumi de aduane mane san yi. Okay. Sana medicines etie. It say let your medicines be your food. Okay. And your food your medicine. Anything
all medicine kakran no. Na etu how no so ase kakran.
Anything ye can say eduro na build your well-being. And train general well-being. Etu kwa ayemiensa ayefia som 3 koto mabusuane nyina nya so mfaso. Okay. Men twen ma uti nya oyanko a. Yes, say ya real honoma onoma ho ye odin. Okay. Na ho ye odin wi a mempa ebo ne se anka odi bayi waduro mani padua na koso nya ho odin. Ho ye odin akoso ano. Na ho nya dindin. Ebi say ye ne ma atwe ho ahye nyina doc onim se obi wo honoma wada ne kra na anka wo kwese o rest no. Ne phone ne bedside no and on the plug no asan connect no or charge the phone no ada phone down the bed so aside say betumi akọ so fire ne ade no wonim say we effect for in cells ne so we mu nyina no ha ye nipadua no but enam say enkum ye mprako penti gana ni so ye bewu a anke ewu de dada but ne bro fi so say sa pesticides na edi ahye enobai na we en farms no emo adi omu but nipadi a onwu sa da na ye bedi hwe nya yen enkyere sa bibia so nko so nipadua ni mesre Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos mo animbre na eneya no ma family nyina anya so mfa so ene nesese no a doctor for no me kan last time say so de dru so se bia diabetes ulcer ebia akomaya redru ebia sadeta medru na woda so na unya Hepa Plus ni bia benom bata ya na usuro se me doctor kan ni mre bi se me hwe na ma anoma ha ban dru se wa wo sa condition nim no obetumi afro doctor se doc menya Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos metumi anoma na honestly speaking course na e ba no dodo no ase doc de o kan sa pepe ne sie me frɛ me doctor me kire ne se menya Hepa Plus Pavi ne Plasmos metumi anom aka me no ho no omo ka se eye Hepa Plus dia wow obetumi anom it tells you say edro no ene yenuanoma doctor for dodo na na agye atum omo so num bi e kan
nurse for ne num
yes ene na oyo ba
ne num papa
oyo ba na sebe enya o pesa anka o de chemical bi cotton bebom na de agu nso makwa hemfie ho nanso aba ne saa eti wa anya ne saa so nim guase e ba misrewo manipadua ne immune system ni nya hoden ne enhwa ade Hepa Plus Pavi and Plasmos o de hyase sabre ya na ma immune system wo be ni ngina yi na o de obetumi a obi ho opa bibia hunu ohunu hweda hyase fa atadwe ne bitutu akiri aso ba ne enhwe say infections na atena so ache no nipadua ne ntumi overcome ana so many testimonies say immune system ni nya hoden a eno ay capable say ebetumi manage na afa
that's right
obi ho your bema sabio anytime bi opese odinim bia no akonto so called memedru koyaria kopra misrew ma efru tri so besi una ase no nipadua no nye na dwuma se de nyankopon ye no enko force system no nko evade bibia odi me wakoma nye na dwuma yie obrabo wakoma bibia nye na dwuma yie ni yenhwe se sexually so ntumi ndi nkonimu ana Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos odi fa ukodu ni bitutu echi ne yes near hade me personal lines ni obetumi afre me last time opanyin bi fresh dog go see it me blending tino
yes
you know ye no madru na ye blending kwadu ne me kire no so Friday no no ahu say yes eniema ye kama pa no nyankopon de ache yen
yes
ya kan so beteki advantage
ye fam free ama no ne na eba
bi ho so nya den
ye ne Ghana he ye ne kuma se ha
yes 0542
77
85
72 0542 77 85 72
and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 sa owa manonia 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 I say no ne Hepa Plus Pavi and Plasmos na dog fasting unya bibi eto ase anopa ahomache no a no mo Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos and then now this
bon ho ban dem ni
so previous years no wa odi dance say one year a dia dance fi ha no and onamo a won hu so ye fasting
debi
ni very active
I tell you e okra no o fresh more
yes now we're breaking so for Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos for breaking now omukwa da ya no mo ya ade e ma ni me ma no dodo no a break de kwadu e bobe enwumre 6-7 no a no se kwadu ye bibi pa
at that time no so kra no se undidi during the day
yes
e ya kwa ye bibi intermittent fasting
yes
inti se wonu maduro no a
yes
sabre no e drone to me command cholesterol man ko form
woman bi o wa sanwase yenya hey was doc na me mo ayedu abro so last year testimonies ni bi lipid we no bribia low density for say e was soro after fasting be say me no ka say on to edru bia say o de bene
o fa ma chena na to one o kan one
yes
na o num Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos no during the day ni nyina no
e boa bene niema
bene cholesterol
ni pe free bibia ensi no kwan
I tell you
resistance bia ni ho
hwe ni we si ni kwan
yes
se dro no ye adwuma na na wura na fa na pia
enti e basa u break ya no wasanum Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos right now they are breaking onya o fasting ni nyina enwie no na ala nam so aye o mu adwuma woni ana e pa wo obi ha no se ne menses obi se na ne de no sebe also na tran so ache o de ma Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos enhye dey na se u break ya o de fa wie woni be ba ho so na fasting ne kura wa wie a wa hunu wa sebe yare na tran wo so ache take advantage say daytime Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos edu anwumra Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos oba wo suku
say ye nsuo ye tupayo
yes
ni nyina
to be ma oba no wo suku mu no onom because infections ne be bre ye nuane aye die suku mu so bia no mu die o ma oba ni nya Hepa Plus so mfa so and anytime I bet HEPA Plus no e no miensa na ye ka ho asem utumi tobi ma oba osu adwuma de o primary de o JHS de o tertiary maninya no yi so mfa so bi say dudo eti antwen ma ya we hu David take advantage me personal lines no so nie ubetumi afrɛ me ne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ bia ɛfo apɔmuden ho ebia na wɔ how bi mɛtumi bo ase ama wo nso a wonyare a wopɛ sɛ wonum bi no ɛyɛ 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 Owa Manonia 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 Kai say no ne ye HEPA Plus Pavi and a Plasmos yes mo for any chemu drugstore bi ade wani bechirim bia no obenye edro bi ato pharmacy shop na obewura mu so a obenye edro ni bi ato na mo mani pani kan kire se Nompavi and a Plasmos na bibia be okay wa bra HEPA Plus ne nka ho oboa otan okay that's it Miss Medas ya Michelle papa
102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Otec 1029 ye koya ya sanyaba. Quickly, me kwa wano so na mesaka eye ura Kofi Kusi Dapa or kasama for edema People's Alliance for Governance and Accountability. Read about me ka menwajo.
Monsieur Souvenir.
Na nyume mpomti boko die.
Yes, I don't know pa.
Ya doba dia se. Emi ahwa se wajibre se on yebedi nkoma. Ha you take 102.9 ewa santimentum. Dwabrem dwumadie so na yedi enkomo no. Ye fra wa wie ya na nsemba ko mienu miensa enkyere mu ne yepe. Ye hu eye krata makunche edi aba mountain so no. Na dodo no a ekenkan ebisa se. Samudi eye 1.7 billion US dollar ya ene ye nyina anagana fo nyina ka se eye kano a edem pa se de potoka se be kano evidence for that figure ana se audited document bi amwo a ebe confirm eye mu nkomo no
yo yansem no jina IMF reporter omo ade beto abonten so
okay
and also na ye jina omo report na omo say Ghana domestic good paycheck program no ama omai no aboka 1.7 billion dollars ntia no ne yina so didi kan
okay all right okay nti munyina so no na mokrata no se de mukunchire no ade ampa ene mugina sie ana se den ena mu hwesembo achieve within mokrata na eba mountain so no
ya menu no nyina ya to ayitua na Bank of Ghana any good board na ade adwuma nti se nyumaku mienu edigwa na se ekabemu a esefata se yibusa se eden na kanebaaye na de hia pa ne se womo na mo so na kanebaaye no omo betimi abechiri mama Ghana fo hu na ye ko enim no yansa mo sa kanebio nti eno ene botaye si eni so nse asem no enye de oboka ene de wa moka ohwe ye krata na ye beto abonten na ye no de hia pa ne de ode kan baaye ana se dwumaku se ye good board se Bank of Ghana so hia me report na emu da ho gold board audited account loss bi eni so nemo Bank of Ghana for krata emu ena loss no ewo eno kra de enhede hia sebe the here pan say den na Bank of Ghana ni gold board so nyumaku mienu yi a omo nyina sha abayase no me aban nyumaku edigwa no maboka se wa ye hwehwemu ahu a sa domestic gold purchase no enema mienu ne wum boni se monopoly na sa ye monopoly e kire se gold board nkwa na ewotumi se woto gold gold board nkwan na wotu mi say oton sa gold ni ma Bank of Ghana and so na Bank of Ghana so they call German so they come one more from Africans no enti kan papa mu pa dia senye bibia yinima eni se eka ebeba mpo a eni se katwitwi di isa aba eno na paga and as the People's Alliance for Governance and Accountability and yes and trophy shame one ye busa se kebeya Gold Board, Bank of Ghana, Ministry of Finance, and now Mampenyin Mahama, or more Emma Bontina and same Missa, yet the two Ghana, Komoma, and you.
Inti, yedin komo CCA, se Adibichi na Gold Board, said Yahudi Kanka, say Edaha, and I said Daha, se Gold Board, produce audited records, a show say 1.7 billion US dollar, no. Yebeka se, enye ka said na wo kire no a paga mobile withdraw press statement no ana mobile correct record no
said Gold Board be ka say o ma moka ana
said na wo kire mu no Gold Board the document ba a kire say o moka this time round no minim said dem position be ana sa mu de mani be kire Bank of Ghana akọ question on further.
No, Gold Board the crowd here, Osha Omo 2025 audited account. So Abatuja. And no audited account no Ekabi anymore. Nemo me ye say a Bank of Ghana Jumedi, Ubi any say a Bank of Ghana Jumedi, name Omni Gold Bond in this agent. Into the Sauni obi this area a monopoly, say monopsia, a mummy and one and moody say area. A kaba as a multimeter. So we audited accounts now. Send you working. Say, obi audited account. Sema akoso afimuni nyina no mabone tofa. And now say the say ya traho afi mumi yen kwhwehwe figures nim. Den ena eka we buy. If say okaso waboka ebetime gina niema bibiri so. Ebetime gina boa omudi gold neje so. Ebetime gina fees are Gold Board eje so. Ebetime gina discount so what say in semini ya Bank of Ghana say Gold Board need the gold in the brain or no the comma of takers or artists. But what you know say
okay
and you want say obi edija na or say masuma agent so onko to ade we mrem or the brem wie yen me koton wa ma adwama so fo no ai no me nko na me won kwan say me ton wo Ghana ha no masate so ama wo eno ne yen frame bisa that be no so mo be kirem na ye hwe ye krata nim na baby wo ho a yanka no ya ye nipa ye be twa tan na mom se Ghana fo bi hu mu no kre na ye ko anim sa aka ye bi nsense bi unity ene no ene nsentro fo ye nhwe mu
okay it is in e was say Bank of Ghana so it will release off takers document in the mayen
e da boa o say send ye tie no da o Ghana ha no bibi say intense na so hwa kra na o hwa ye oil ne ye cocoa a me no mi no nyina ne ye cocoa ana se ye cocoa board kra se o mo mayen Ghana wo mo be ton ye cocoa na o mo be mayen enye esumasem enye ade a enwanwa enti senka Bank of Ghana ebe mayen hu off takers na why never talk Ghana gold no ebe boa
but basis abre so a say mo betumi ayisu RTI process no ana munya mo ahye sa process na se de mo matro ama Bank of Ghana
we be nyame adoma ifiada de na ye de RTI request no eko ya de a ya ye ho adwuma ewi na wa woni tua say marasem enti ye say ye to ye bo ma many for nutrition into a can now a press statement na ya doing say the RTI request the corner sans in beside near my PC hunina no one way form of mama.
Yeah, didn't come on ejina baby kakra. Minimum mu amaye dear, but much check here who a year the actual discount are a da per ounce so and a benchmark price a year omu yusu a determine say Ghana eton gold no below the cost. What to me, I guess I'm removed.
And the incomodie na akukọ so amenu mi nyina tibia. Bank of Ghana ja to say wo ton a o ton no abra awate so at a discount. And unti na ye pese saa discount no egyina so ne saying se ukoto ade wo kedetia na se o beton a ye wonema bebre a wo de begina so a wo de beka se ebi ameton teku anasempo ka wo fae nipa oso ade na sample na wo de ba ba bia wo ye adwuma no enti saa ne ma no na epesi yehu se yehu a ebeboan empo ote so wieye no de obeto ye no if say any name gold bowo adwaman so enti se wo ton de na wo te so a se nyina so bi wo ho sansem ya yebu say ye ka say ye ninka bi so ebi fire so say Bank of Ghana be ka so be pa de ba kwa ha de ni say asem we sha asie na wo twi mienu miensa boso mieni na so yan say Bank of Ghana no masem bia as I said no my nyina e dream say ye na e koso sansem ya yebu say bebre na Bank of Ghana ba bontin be yi anu nyina e bobato yeyem omu meyi anu no nti no e na ye bisa sabi yan si asia ye wo ewo gold ne turning the tomb no enti na yebusa ansem no se nyame ya dom na so mo beyi ya no beyi Ghana fo anu a gedi ho no ye beto aso efi se enema bebre wo mu a omo yi ya no beboa amaye
but say so omo twen anu yie no as say enkomo a onimi di sisie a mo believe say Bank of Ghana discounting formula no na wrong. But yes, the issue is
some way I can say look at your press statement now. Ya can say wrong. Name me pet in a swan factors we need factors when we consider send a businessman be able consider maybe answer na what the all tons so and answer when you bob you know
as it stands now, no, munyenya any documentation on the pricing methodology, any transaction data, no munyenya.
There be yansanka. So what I remember say unsaka ubetim dia maye na yanso ya hwehwem na de ohobia no ye de ato aso.
Because adia ba ko a ye pese ye di akire na yanso yenya ntiase no pa ne se ye pese ye hu se ye currency evaluation and akofaka we ediaba ana say different factors yenim de paga musumudi mani hu so far as my document no is concerned.
IMF report na eya koye say the omo friend of foreign exchange differentials no
okay
enti and me the yen faton keke and said Bank of Ghana say dollar rate no 14 cedis. The gold board airport top gold no free minus no and after baby almost top gold na almost use 14 so mo ba no mo beton ama Bank of Ghana almost use 14 ni na kan say misa no say enyina so ben adenti na say Bank of Ghana say ne dollar to cedi 14 cedis Obekwa akoto gold no 12 cedis. No abeto ama Bank of Ghana 16 cedis. And then na 1 ton of 13. No abeto ama 13.5. Ni nyina no ene mesesi ehu. Ebia no obi ejina sa gold domestic gold purchase yi so ye at the expense of Ghanaians. Ni nyina aka ho. And na sansem a yebu say so no so mama ya anu ye na sebe me no mienu nyame adum tienya sakra se de odi amaye no ye betim da hwem so we die bonu di ankoso ana bonu di akoso ye hu sa na emanyina ya eni na wotwe eni don hwere ba kumpo ye behu ba bi asem no free bank asa.
Okay, but before ye behu ba bi asem no e free ba ankasa no yan hwa de se aban etumi demonstrate se program no a generate a significant foreign exchange reserves na a reduce gold smuggling asa strengthen a CD no still would you go ahead now more consider program no say a failure because of a loss na ba no
ubetimi abeka say o foreign reserves akosoro ubetimi aka say usika sem no ene amaya hodo sika sem no totoye no agina na so ene onye nyina so ntiase so oboka say what do we have to form a Ghana nko na ye domestic good pitches. We will see your best practices all over the world. And you obia or ye domestic good pitches send ye no na ye boka. Ade na ye nko na ye be ya boka. It is all because CD to dollar na gina your foreign and that's your gold reserve scrap or fra. You don't want to be a new year. I can't say, and how bet me I your papa's in way. Minoka say, Minim Una Okumase. So never on baby to go to any other.
Not really, and te.
It's me na I can commodine home. Say your foreign currency exchange no begina. Now your reserves so akosoro. Na yensu afei ama ye de egu aduane so ama ye di ama ya yare a. Then e fi ehwe ni biu. Se e wokwan foforo bi a ye betimi ama isika sem na koyie abra de di kan ye moka abra yensu onse ya. Ese se ehwe no ne de adwuma.
But as it stands now, Paga, are you more accused you be of corruption now?
No, there be. Okay, press statement ni ma. Ye mo bi asobo. Ye ni na so bi asosa. Nti ye fentem ko bu bra e bo bi asobo. Wo mo ayo bo mo sobo no ye nyina ni wo mo. Omo na ye se de obo sobo no wo nyina so bi a on famra. Ye ndie se ye Paga no ye hwehwe mu enkyere se obi e diboni bia na emom se ne ka ne baaye ene ye nti ase aye wo e wo se adwadie dumu no enti ne ye se yen se ni san nyanu anu ya ebetima abo am ye hu se bia corruption bia koso and abon foforo bia koso
enti yen hwe independent institutions bi to say the Auditor General, Parliament, Bank of Ghana's external auditors, and NASA special forensic audit. Which of them? Omude na mo hwe anim sen kombe independent investigation na assembly model.
External auditors no dem ye nim no kire se omaye omadwuma awie. Na no se external auditors no so omadwuma no e wode ekosie be eni ejina adwuma kro no so bampempi no be page 4 or 5 or 6. We don't say your independent auditors report. Sa asemono die hia ohopa ye profi omka say account no show a true and fair view of the records of the company. Sa true and fair view no nchire say obi elisika obi anisika ebo na omde ton wade na papa enye papa. Nti no kwa de men person e bi na obebre. The atosu mi enumra se bedwa fie e wo tumi se wo mo so ehwehwe nsem de mu meaning say den Bank of Ghana any good board ni na no o ma account be ko mra se bedwa fie ama public accounts committee ayenhwehwe mu o mo so no tumi no wo die dru nsem sani bi wo wa e na wo hu se sene ye mra se bedwa fie ni ye adwuma no akoye dom kuma ne dom kese no se dom kuma no ko wa sem bi obebusa amanka nyememu ada ho na se dom kese na dwemu no emwa wo mo a omutimi tiem e ka se ento aba omodoso enti mbashebe fie so be omode na enso wodi ebesie me no ka se ya obi anya anya na dwuma se na yese wo ye no se Bank of Ghana put in the name of transparency, probity, accountability because ye ntwempo man na shebe fie mfre the course unia ebeboy is the befa no baako audited accounts no omawie ma se be fie enyanko ho ebeko ho na so yempo de ka yenko anka Bank of Ghana any kind to na mo meka se ye ntwen obi a ye ankasa mo nsem bisa na mo bisa ye me ho anu yi ne ebeboy na so ma na ye na se ekomra se be fie na ye hwe nsem bisa no ne se ne omo so ye omadwuma no ye bonyo so a de akabia ne de betudwa.
Finally, we can alternatively, other mechanisms be Paga, move to me, I propose I be to media purchasing friends a good purchasing enkofa ana se ebema eka ye boy eka hudo ya bobo nka ebetumi abawiye ana se ebeba from cry because this is not the first time yakoton good ya boka.
Yo minim se uwo mra yo pan ahodo bebre a Ghana yebetimaye ama your foreign reserves akosoro yebetimaye ama your foreign exchange no ana yesidi na gina enema bebre de dikan se ye ton enema bebre de enema bebre ko adwama nso e ma ne bro de ye de ba Ghana so a ye pesi nya no ye nsabeka Me no ka say ye de eni asi ene kwara no ahwemo akyere say gold ema ye sika esin koko nanso ye woni ma hodo pia ye betima ya aka ho a ebema Ghana akona nim ebema ye sika sem ejina de etoso ni mu ye betimi aka say afei obi de sika ebe hye adwuma bi mu Ghana mem ha instead ebeye se bi odwadi keke yakoto aduane abedi asa akwa akoto no yebeka se da bi mo fa nkɔhye aha mo fa nhye bi as manufacturing mo fa nhye agriculture mu sene ebeye sikasem no bejima bi etoso me ensa ne se sika na ede ama aban se aban fa nya adwuma no obetimi ate so se ukọ ye ministries no ene enyumaku ahodo bebre obonisi there is a lot of wastage. Ghana say see your wastage so by just even 10-20% a who so so ni na ebe hu Bank of Ghana for now so ni pan o nam so mo be fa so say o mo be say inflation be ba from abai e de born no ho sa fo hene say obai inflation ejina say e yam pam say Ghana inflation ejina send your mo kan na e ho so pa no e be de dia mo obi e hu enti no we ni niam kakra paga e betimi de atuga e dolphin na mo miehia pa ne say wo mo eri tumi ahye mo nsa so mo hwe o man ni kasem no so no o mo nya de ese so mo beye o mo ma perepere enye adwuma e diskama o se fakodi bia wo Ghana din ma diniye ma fa so mra so e man kama so sana yebeka.
All right, you rather pamida se enwre wajibre na ne din komo why
na me sure me so da ma afi
ya me sure pa. All right, okay. Ora Kofi Kusi Dapa Kasamafo Edema People's Alliance for Governance and Accountability. And I'll tell you meneno edi and common.
Underlining issues between I and Afenyo Marken that you don't know and those watching don't know. I have appeared on News Farm many times. Perhaps in this country, I have held more press conferences on political issues than anybody. Have you ever heard me use the word extortion against any of my critics? Have you ever heard me? Why will I use this word now? And why have you not heard Afenyo say anything about that or challenge me or threaten to sue? So the MPP people talking, there are things you don't know. I will not just, I'm a consummate Democrat. I eat and drink debates. I'm not worried.
Call the minority leader an extortionist.
I'm not worried if you criticize him. Yes. And that is why he cannot comment on that or even challenge me. He cannot. Because he knows that what I said is true. So there are many things that you may not have the benefit of. But let me talk about
little jovial.
But what did I do? Me too. I just compared him to Kojo Ponkroma, Abna Sare. Kojo Ponkroma, Abna Sare, me, Anta. All of whom are his colleagues in Parliament, MPP people.
Otec 1029 FM,
when you listen
the pride
to
of Ashanti.
You see.
Our gold board cannot account for 1.7 billion, an equivalent of 22 billion Ghana cedis. Ghanaians in our mining communities are paying with their kidneys, their lungs, and in other cases, their lives. This House owes them an answer too. Speaker, in the face of the allegations of extortion leveled against me, I have chosen to take high moral ground by submitting myself to the processes of the law. I have accordingly caused writs to be filed in suit number GT 1029/2026, entitled Osahin Alexander Afenyo Markin versus Samuel Edujem Fi and Multimedia Group Limited at the Accra High Court, and suit number GR/ACH/CC/C5/02/2026, entitled Osahin Alexander Afenyo Markin versus Eric Ejay and Peace FM at the Chimota Circuit Court. I have every confidence that in the fullness of time, the court will make the appropriate determination on these matters. Mr. Speaker, I also await with bated breath that the men who made the allegation will have the courage to report the matter to the police or the OSP or any investigating agency in this country. And I expect that if they muster the courage to report that I have extorted from them, and I am invited, I shall submit myself to every investigation so that eventually my name is cleared. There is, Mr. Speaker, there is a limit to political discourse. There are lines that must not be crossed, and these red lines, once crossed, they must be dealt with. Mr. Speaker, I can modestly and humbly say that I have served in this position with integrity. I came into this office.
Otec 102.9 Shannon so say Prince Kobe Houston Nyaku ewa Virgin Prince obeka sama ndisi amanyoko no okan regional communication team no Dr. Kesken Owusu Poku ebeka sa ama NPP amanyoko no just elected regional communication director for the NPP in the Ashanti region. Kesken no in fact we can also see to whom much is given, much is expected. Boy, guy man him no be tolum palambi o obete. Na Dr. Emmanuel kan Bochwe senior wa ha or lecturer we you said. Kwame. Congratulations.
You see that.
Obe polum palambi ake.
Oh, that.
I'm watching why.
No credit say mama na wasam na eye empanyfo am no share me no mina ase. Medal producers ase Sikapa ne Efia ne Samekwa. Party for mutie na medal mase.
Good.
I think say me share the see na. Oh, I'm say only party empanyfo ni na. Constituency officers on beto aba no. Omon beto aba elders, patrons, regional officers medal mu nyina ase. Na no kure wo mu ne say dwumadia omo da share nsa no very humbling again on the sense no ko to abanu now share margins and all na show say they have clear expectations in champa to abama benya no nko nkofo ehwe se BBC and no to yes e brain ho ase na yesum na minuanom panyimfo so a omunya akwanya ni na mejo omunya na mu so ada party for panyimfo nyina ase na makase you are going to serve with much humility you be brain ho ase ni asum with diligence. Na yewie nso ye ne yenuan menom ko contest na mududo na akasa me ade chia na me frɛ me ofa Isha Chebobe Mr. Nene Dean Komo. He also acted very maturely or say was a good sportsman, and I believe say and some for crep do and after elections there is cooperation inti ye be bomodena ye na ka bom na yasom party ni
very necessary. Virgin Prince.
Yeah, menua.
Na prom design.
Oh, nyame adum. Me ho ye pa. Mami fa kwan we so nchia.
Maje so kwa.
Nchia menua lecturer na Dr. Keski. I mean congratulate you. My congratulating you elsewhere. Personally, my congratulating you bet. My about take idea. I mean congratulating you say waba abe part of the and as on the leader of the communication in the region now. Yes, so
position na post na dan so young position
post
e mo din
baba yes so yes say be leti Kabori Mahmoud Kabori
okay
iti onim ne dada
oh yeah
say Kabori nya abrewa ne hojuo iti ekrom ha be de pa can you imagine Dr. Keske ne Kabori Omunya the regional communication officers of their various political parties.
Youthful exhibition.
Oh yeah. Kroha be de pa. Iti congratulate you. Yes, so be de na yi Kabori. No be communication officer.
Okay.
Ma me fa kwan we so enfra nchia so konfri honorable Isham Alasa ho. Efa bre esi ahene famo NDC mu nyina. Onim so honorable Isham. De bi obamo na so say mo elect no as our new regional chairman. Na me frɛ wa lawyer Safodu Kususo ba as our new regional secretary. Iti wo hwɛ level na agro you know ebeye de wa ha and the battle of 2028
na mwankasa
won or lost in Ashanti region.
Mwankasa matna say ahwɛ crop of executives are MBB for the aba.
Oh yeah, hwɛ me have told you uti maka asem we wahada meka ne biom executives are elected to manage the party yes
in the region
or national
or constituency
or whatever So they are elected to manage the party. Party be anywhere to me running without executives. But say Ghana ni lecture beto about no. I'm not sure he's concerned about your executive in the region. He's concerned about his life and how policies are affecting him.
Oh, I get you.
So, yes, executive election, you're good because they have to manage the party. But second, I need to Obama no dear. Your track record, performance in government.
And do you know what? You are right. Me just no credit free one.
Thank you.
You are right. But the issue is, you also need executives, sir. Because we have so many categories of voters.
Okay.
Because I've learned some lessons. I want to say, yeah, to abani we no. Though MPP lusui, but then Doctor, there's someone making obedia dance here. Yeah, to abani we no. There were certain even projects B within the Ashanti region. Ebi obeka say na we omo yante, we omo yante. That brings me back to the management of the party you are talking about. Into the party ni bayane hu dewro is part of the management. It is a dewro. O me tewase, ba me de to the o kan so say.
I have no doubt about what you are saying.
So communication and kwa na say omo a wo yi omso mbe manage no. Omo feli.
One time regional minister ebetena efidie bi so. Who best tell the story of development in Ashanti region than the regional minister?
Oni bibia.
Ono na bibia.
And na so e also onim bibia.
E so onim bibia. Now so ye bisa original minister say name only 5 things eye monumental MPP for ye original similar same sent me name one. O see ye no original office blue kiosk be e wo nchen ho.
Oh, there be patch one kasa.
O ka say
there be o say o share me office actually.
Oh, what's the office?
What can I say?
My office in chain.
My office in chain.
Oh, in reference to that judicial.
Oh no. You could have mentioned judicial building. Why not show office in chain? Yes, so Yamao platform.
This alone should tell you it was communication.
No, I'm saying it's a Yamao platform.
And it's part of the management.
No, me say Yamao platform say Cardia.
What I say? Oh yeah, no be here. After management and executive name, it is part of it.
And until nanka me beka say uni hanum say uko ketia. Boys need na on.
Yeah.
Utum say ade na kita no. Utum say enye. Nanso e kwanya obefa so a ono bedin komo no. Ubewie no. Store mu de na e papa no ubeji ato. Nanua ono ekita ne nsem na e bola no. We twa ma.
Utwum ta obeto.
Twa hwe wani.
Obetonzo.
Nti e kire se communication very very important and can yes sa friends sa theory now say leadership is the cause, the rest are effects no it has been accepted worldwide no and can you adwuma nti point ne say wo kas ye kase nia abanya ye no eno ne ebegina so e de ato aba e no kre nanso no nia abanya ye no why ne beka ho asem
eno ni asem
why ne be ma because abanya ye yemfa ne say Ghana ye wo anum say aban betima ye de papa na say ne appointees party officers omo ye so arrogant. I bet you say one hwe I bet 20
to step down communication
sort ya say enti no point ne say membership now ebe occupy the various positions. They are very very important.
I tell you,
very very important.
It's part of it.
I have not
that's for that one there. Especially so communication once me.
Yes, ubisa
express road yeah omoyi. Nanka sisi ono sisi also on pay hopeful. Ono on for hopeful. He's even proud communicating for the ruling government. Oh, okay. Itinka oh you proud no sisi waba beka the management of the party no as a communicator
very very important.
It in Kawabe na nkokura video so your phone na you say you do Dwabrem actually ho we free has neighbor communication neighbor you are selling.
We are doing that even on social media. So we dey need that time na you betimi do that time no election time no be ba you be to air time na you dey sesi ade.
Brother, you are doing well.
If
you don't buy airtime you fail.
Me say
All right. One time I'll be feeling.
Everything be a yebeba ha no. One my topic. So we can deviate from
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Oh, what I can say me
Mami call doctor or first come first serve. Dog. But also na uru haja.
No problem, no problem.
Yanko good board and sensem no. So Afenyo can drag Sami Jenfi to court over a year extortionist claim as a year OSP air assess extortion allegation, you know. But Sami Jenfi say why crowd so be share OSP. Now on OSP share dinkum whatever it is. But the grand problem of a year good board a 22 billion
cash
meaning come on.
I mean I was say Mathieu this discussion since said by you know. And I think said the distractions in the whole discussion no AI too loud.
Okay.
Adia Ghana ni bia obeka di otiase bia and we say 22 billion of taxpayers money. Yesika. And I as I say you lose 22 billion. And assuming say you lose 22 billion. Why are people so interested in discussing extortionist allegation? Make us say here.
Okay.
But an allegation as against a certified loss. Yesika you lose 22 billion. As against obi allegations are why. Emu dia na nka we wait. Emu dia na san ka adwen kra koso kese. The second thing they say, assuming sanka sa issue we ono abo af yemfa ne kra sanka ono abo afanya ye bibi. And kwan raise gold board issue ya kasami jemfin kon kan ho asema na.
Loss no.
Extortionist no. So I say what person extort meaning on the media lawyer back Austin Braco Paris. Was it Sami Jemfin never say afanya back is person extort is free no. O make a broad allegation. Wakase if you know.
I saw one kase what tries to be extorted from him.
Exactly. So Sami Jemfin just sent us on a wild goose chase. A deep sea fishing. What you say? It's the oye in say issue na bano. And not be able to just to distract from it. And you know what I thought say anka the most potent thing I never as Ghanaians and they say 22 billion a kaya buy. A coin ben a fast so buy. Ye ko in the bed in the BNC bill. But that has not been a discussion.
Moreover, when you have the first time so I aboka.
Yeah. When my dear Amy on say maybe honorable Kojo upon Kruma. Raise issues about the losses. Then I can say later, honorable Gideon Wakunsu ready raise issues about these losses. Obi na they were attacked though.
But I realize now I am Kojo upon Kruma decide to back off.
Because
back off.
Because I say Abra omo choko parliament some be some probe issue no. NDC for you some majority no to block it. Say ma mu hwa asem ni mu. Some men and NDC for you some majority now block it and yet some investigations and be cause probe na maybe ke hu anu pumasibre e solve problem can no be do. So the majority in parliament NDC for they also incubated this whole problem. And then once the speakers say now they are going to investigate the 22 billion. About 214 billion no million no. Sabe na komma kwame investigate ya. And the parliament probe ya and it stop problem we. They say fees out 214 million no abedu 1.7 billion. In excess of about 1.4 billion and ababeka home. Are we happy as a people? Oh yeah, then they come to the argument of a gold board. Now I tell people say what kind IMF reports now? Specifically page 10 no. The three major components are a kaway ababato. Now many doc share no discussing before say about it. Cash. Your catch will say gold board the Juma di bakwa odi. And he said but over family phone and I can be reading direct so that at least we help the matters. Offer a year reports now. Reports no ekase. Or say losses accrued in gold trade or check 1.7 billion the first to buy. And we'll page 10 of the IMF report. Page 10 of the IMF report. Item 13. Or say losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of services and assay fees paid to Gold Board. Me pacho, and why didn't show?
Good board.
Good board. It means a Gold Board operations. Any car will be by. And then agree. The toss will be. Or say discounts on gold sold to off takers.
Page 10 of the IMF report.
Me pacho item 13.
Okay.
So what
I'm still looking to it.
Yeah. The point really point 13 now. From I said discount on gold sold to off takers into bracket exporters. Between the Gold Board operations, say Bank of Ghana operations. But Bank of Ghana say on a ton gold no to the exporters no. What I say? It's a Bank of Ghana so a bemu. And so and most importantly, exchange rate losses from the spread between forex bureau rates paid to purchase gold and the city reference rate used by BOG accounting. Okay, say maybe me better na catch say BOG Bank of Ghana ni figure now the bar as exchange rate no one understate no. Okay, that's why make this argument to other. Say nothing go for bank some go pay dollars kwa to no munye bi no. Okay. Because banks no say omo use BOG rates they are not breaking even. And this IMF can want me.
Commercial banks no.
Yes. It's rate at Bank of Ghana de ba no. Sa rates no any rate I san kaya adwuma within the forex no. Difference them. The discount no hwanka.
I didn't think a difference na be them.
Yes, we say Esiama. This is Bank of Ghana governor. That is why they be near can exchange rate so exchange rate figure on the top on tia massage that you go font tia and the IMF so that too see. So point I making say o share a year assay rate now. We really further they tell you say a year so be about a year gold who jumedia. I say Gold Board. I show say gold no a crossing what I say. It is said jumedi na omudi no. Sa amount na 1 cedi na so omudia omu charge a omu discount wo mu obi a wo ye adwuma open fa so ama aban open fa so ama omanfo no wo ye adwuma wo wo say wo ma discount scan what mu enu e de efate is that the way to go and who ka any that say e kana ye say e beto ho no whatever the amount was say 2 cedis 1 cedi kana e ka no hu bi say dem make what you say the other thing so they say Bank of Ghana so kwa cotton gold na say body 2000 also say ama discount a 2000 say 1005
but have we also carefully sat to ask say yebisa nyenti a Bank of Ghana so ewo sa reduction sales no or yes reduction sales no.
That is why na make say NDC majority no they are part of the cause of this problem because abro upon kuma honorable raise issue no and as abro no pin so abro ka say nkreti bipartisan parliamentary committee no mo probi asem na NDC for anya mo boisterous yentwe a sa asem ankehu ina no wasi bentem it question ya obu say cash aka ye solve no 1 year ago benne afi na ebusa sa question no it's NDC majority it doesn't more Ghana in this sense. They make what I make an say. The other thing so they say, meaning say any reputable agency of states, all institutions, on my quarterly reports. It's on by annual reports. Every 3 months, every 6 months, if we do 9 months, a report beba. It's about Gold Board, boka, like cano, or more reports, just or more bocano. They know management. To make sure say I didn't the cannibal or not turning around. Say they don't want you to turn it around, and nobody is asking them these critical questions. Only one funny thing: the governor for Bank of Ghana, we are board member of Gold Board. It's the supposed to be our own team. Can say onim. What we can say onim. Now instead of dealing with these matters, we just a matter we have to honor. Yes, so Ghana Aboka say these are the issues. Obi say there be we obi extortionist. Now no more meja kwa kudi etri. By me they say Ura Fenyo Markins SU Sami Jemfi.
Really?
I mean that's what SU Eriko James Wakao. I think say this politics of a year mad slinging as young to anya and in a tier a money panian can and umay hono. I NDC for the dodo. NDC for the dodo. Now the community we also Opa Fako court. Na me kai baby Sam George Ebu no kan brofum. Or say Kronfo catch us court and as judge no. Is it true in this case? ti mesre eye yenuanum nyina se a eye owura Afenyo Markins case no court no obi a making no available evidence kra no mo so mo wa chesa Afenyo Markins is extortionist no omo go prove no court evidence was a kind of parliament on the floor of parliament say onwa the case ni ko are submitting who to the checks. But at the end of the day, that shouldn't stop every Ghanaian from asking about 22 billion. We let's have 22 billion. We I bet sad I don't know discussion that. It may be agenda one man says akao. A bet you for nurses 60,000 more per Jumano. Be more cause demonstration and police or bomb for me in Ejuma. Teachers are more good fear and better for me in Ejuma. So when is Kakito be can was him? Yakwa IMF kobo be 3 billion. Not 3 billion are spreading over 5 years. Now we are making 600 million. Amount to $1.7 billion. 22 billion Ghana cedis. Cash, we need to be serious as a country. Now say the papa mumpono yenti said the cover problem way by say ko enim na yetma prevent it.
O time na so there baba me for 2 minutes in count na 12 na me mom na 12.
Mate. Now but also a question.
Because me worry ni say initially Afenyo Markins can say case we on fan court. So why the U10?
On say in politics e do be a obi timi ka semezo enye hwe adjust we hu hia asem yanse bi anim it wouldn't fly but what me say it be deliberate as any ba sheda. There's a consistent year machination engineering say young force adi the only way to shut people up court mama one example okay say election period now with
and you feel say or ye be ma DMB agina to man say
WWE just akra deliberate mama example ye won kofo bi o mo kan sem bi about Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh o cho mo ko ja ko ton so ma kasa sem ni bi the only way to deal with a treacherous person is to be treacherous obi o ma kasa o ti anu o ja say
hey court
it will be kan sem hu to in politics now jam and it's na ye de betu din it will be kan sem na asem no hwe na asem no egu hu fi a and then court down. Take the person to court. Give the person a better platform to prove his case. Because media warfare in the
so minim die be free ma ba de. So as Sami Jemfi, compiling issues, maybe compiling evidences too. Or my OSP evidence, audio ni PA.
Because OSP, I'm disappointed in OSP.
Why?
OSP, I say, meaning what is wrong with the OSP. I think the OSP is losing focus. You say you lose 22 billion. A bim kwabo allege say some more discounts now. Una we are benjuma. Oh store a woton ade. O we ton milk was a milk 2 cedis at be 5 cedis as 2 cedis 50 pesos. So 2 cedis 50 pesos no. What is your interest in it? And I'll fetch ko gibia. The OSP should be thinking about these things because Hana Ghana lose nisika. Once you say on no no.
Why gold? Gold board ho.
Now we
can say at the end you say 15 cedis.
Was a mateso.
Okwaya also made 12 cedis.
Was 10 cedis.
So why haven't we asked question gold
that is why
Bank of Ghana till now?
That's why OSP me say OSP lose focus.
And
that's why the OSP is a disappointment.
Adentina Afenyo Markins so din come on so yi Bank of Ghana free as a
debut. Afenyo Markins as small big enkomo be di no. Wo share a year the gold board actor. Una obeto gold obe ase obe bibia it was what seven bar Bank of Ghana governor a board member so he's implicated in the whole discussion it a year OSP crowd here uko de untie hu ya so be tie the Afenyo Markins aka hu ya so be tie the Sami Jafika wo de offer reports na o se Ghana 22 billion no e fa he OSP hu say ni dey so kwakwa and is the OSP such a joke
may I say
we need him to be serious for once.
Yeah, Besaba. Communication director near Tenny for the Ashanti region, Dr. Keskin Usupoku. And Rantian friend Kwam Mutia. Virgin Prince.
Yeah, Medasi. It should be on record, say ya na napo. They samije if you call court. So I can't send be one who
defamation case no.
Thank you. Oko High Court we need Sami appeal appeals court Napo lose up to now me who send Napo so call Supreme Court for a review. When you are dealing with Sami Jemfi, be careful. Me nka say you're extraordinary human being. But onim ni oye.
And now Adam for court or
enya about court say Adam for.
Okay, all right.
That
be said, as now kind of was open.
No, I'm
also
saying
when you are dealing with some
yeah, because
you should be careful.
Say, or no
Scope
before
now will be
okay, no problem. So kasema on wo gina so na the kasem.
All right. And that's what you mean.
Yes. And I ask for so my court in the eye.
Mate.
A court ko ye. Ho na obetimi akọ
mansama ni da ho pefe.
Mansama ni da ho say intro na etwa to so say intro ni nyina eye. Nti no podi me de me nka ansem bebre. But mamema me nuanom nti ase say asa now no the domestic gold purchasing program with Bank of Ghana is easy. Bank of Ghana is not involved in any domestic purchasing program of gold again
since
this year, because
since 2026.
Yes, because kweza activities no free no. Yes, on concentrating on monetary policy, like on concentrating say obe making sure say yes kasam no be okay. See the be stable. After all, that is his mandate. Omo de sa gold business ni nyina no Ediama gold board. Inti yenti asiesa. In komo yi kura den. Me ba cho sa apenyu market ye lawyer. Me no na di nkomo. Apenyu market ye lawyer. Onim say gold board and Ghana Bank of Ghana are two legal entities. Every year the Auditor General of Ghana onu na mrana man kwan say obia o hwe obia account mu, because gold board and Bank of Ghana are two legal entities. Obia ye kon account mu separately. Me but what me person me can say the two of them are not the same. They are two legal entities. Auditor General audit Bank of Ghana separately, or audit gold board separately. And wako gold board akoye ni audit or see the Auditor General of Ghana says that gold board embo kebia na mpo wanya surplus. But Apenyu Markets is not interested in the Auditor General's report. Why? Because MT on an agenda or person set. MT the Auditor General so Bank of Ghana audit you. And interestingly, you see, audited accounting in our Public Accounts Committee. Interestingly, to Nioye chairman for the Public Account Committee, MPP ni. What is this? What is this? Apenyu Markets here. How can you transposition somebody's laws onto another legal entity? Bank of Ghana making laws. Let's agree. Me, I don't call it laws. Bank of Ghana making laws. Also media legally, it is not done. But lawyer of Apenyu Markets standing, our transposition will be laws, Bank of Ghana laws onto gold board. How is that possible? Nipa no oya ade no so oyemranim ni o. Osaye the leader of the opposition in parliament.
Hold on, boy me kakra.
Mame boa.
Boy en kakra. The issue is also me bisa say since when and a Bank of Ghana a train who free gold purchase no.
Makacho said this year.
This year.
Yeah.
Asemba nya botre. But lost year can
2015 loss. 2025 loss.
At that time, not Bank of Ghana.
They were doing the gold purchasing program
together.
Yes,
with gold board.
Listen, and let me come.
Debbie, yeah, and yes, when I ask you, no now boy, now my information, I like the issue is, you made emphatic statement say 2026 and a Bank of Ghana a train a free. Because I'm getting crab out about the cassette. Purchase no cry no. You are refining 9 metric tons. Very good. Since when this year? But when and a cano buy?
A cano.
It was 2025 purchase.
Yes.
And I'm at 2025. Now what was the stand of the Bank of Ghana and the gold board?
No problem. So now
what you say? Very good.
Now gold board. Jumana PMMC PMMC no yeah then no to gold ma Bank of Ghana meboa enye PMMC kra na satam no oton gold ma Bank of Ghana o ye friend Nkrofobi Safari Mines omuso no to gold ma Bank of Ghana
okay
under the MPP PMMC no moto na ye be bisa say meba IMF for no document won say me the document bia send o ye bisa say why kra na determine the price of gold and I say why so mo cotton gold na a PMMC and I say a Bank of Ghana na determine it's yenko omo way Bank of Ghana establishes fundamental you call send a friend where City News. Now let me read it for you.
All right.
Bank of Ghana establishes foundational monetary policy, pricing framework, and valuation mechanisms for the domestic gold purchasing program. It's pricing. BBR Bank of Ghana na ye. Me pa yanko another one so. Fees now omode ma PMMC and Sana Gold Board be inherit here no. A agreement between PMMC and Bank of Ghana. In fact, the fees are approved by Parliament. I mean, Kaimao, I say fees no. I mean, the definition of I say. So I say fee is a standard charge for testing the purity, the quality, and the weight of a precious metal like gold. In Ghana, institutions like Gold Board charge a statutory rate of around 0.258% approved under the Fees and Charges Act. It in your Gold Board, Parliament na approve ya mano. Or 5% Parliament na approve ye. Me but what in American say? Inti mami ko another one sumao. I say fees of 0.258 is a statutory charge. National Gold are selling backed under the Fees and Charge Act. Now service charge is operational aggregation fee inherited from the prior agreement used by the central bank and aggregators like PMMC. Me patota mana PMMC wo ho no. Na Sami Jemfi oye CEO ana. These are all after markets nim san yama we nyina. Because mischief nti. So pese te so ye won crofobia after markets ni crofo no 1 million mo. Sami Jemfi, Sam George, Okujo to Ablakwa. Sam crofo ni nyina o masem ba. Omu wo se ni o mbeka no. Nti ya ti ase say say Jumedie nyina is governed by law, is approved in Parliament. It's a Sami Jevi they decided to say gold na me kwa kotono. Method to say a Bank of Ghana ni pricing formula and what the more. It's now let's ask say why no munya document
communication is a gradual process.
Yeah.
I'm na wa copy.
There
be nya flow no. Obi TV obeso think common as.
No problem. Let's go.
So me I say fees now can I know. Then we talk about non-tax revenues. I say fee, it is part of the non-tax revenues. So we have aggregation service charges. We have assay fees, your registration and licensing. Also money in as well. And then we have inspection fee.
Oh, those are
now, but
no, me person make say those are internally generated funds by Gold Board. And no juma or no. But now we are talking about only Bank of Ghana jume dia we dia omufu say edi kaba. So I don't need
me person me
call the inspection fees are charge because it's not up for discussion.
All right.
Me but what me can say discussion is say
because the moment I go I say fees no
because
I say fees is a component of the non-tax revenue.
No problem. I say that is why I went there. Yes, I do me the Bank of Ghana. I say you know. Oh yeah, but why? Oh yeah, but why?
Those are revenues.
What is I saying? Me ready I saying mouse is here. What is I saying? I saying is say, Mamin Kaimao.
Get you.
Mamin Kaim I saying. I say is a standard charge for testing the purity, the quality, the weight of a precious metal like gold.
Okay.
The process of making sure say gold near the purity level, whether it's 18 karat, 24 karat, and in a weight. And no, lab near yeno.
And this time, right, even using a new mechanism.
Yes, a lab near yeno. It me yes, I did not Bank of Ghana. No, so mami fee. Safi no is approved in Parliament. And yes, Sami Jevin as you my ya say amount, you know, Mimi to me say a Parliament under the Fees and Charge Act.
Where would the Bank of Ghana IMF propose?
So now let's go to did the IMF say Bank of Ghana Gold Board Abokana? Did he say that? So let's go. I've given it to you. Can you project it for me? Yes, I've given it to you.
Yanko document.
Yanko document.
Your document. All right. Wait. Item 13 we now.
Okay. So Omaka, almost say Tio. Look at the title.
Yannick why?
I'm sure that it's okay.
Okay, it's okay for you.
Okay.
Obi here on Facebook soon. Yannick
okay.
Yannick Kakraka.
Yeah. Oh no. What the bra from?
TV out there. Yes, Yannick
See, and or see, look at the heading. Or see, domestic gold purchasing program. That's the DGPP. Operations have generated significant losses. For who? Oh, me pacho Jima Babae.
No, for BOG.
From Geo.
You are doing your
for BOG. Also losses in 2024 were equivalent to $400 million. And no podia, what the yambra. Baby, are relevant, mommy. Also losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and a sale fees. And no they are approved in Parliament. It's all that's a loss about. Oh, and your loss. How is that a loss?
Gold
board no. Gold board I Bank of Ghana. No, Tianika Wamani Commission. Wamani a sale fee, which is approved in Parliament. How is that a loss? That's what I'm saying. That me, I have a different mindset about say fairway loss and your operational cost. So let's go.
Flow on the document.
Also pay to Gold Board. Discount on gold sold to off-takers, which is done by Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
Send your Gold Board. Thank you. After that, Kosuru, most importantly, so because most importantly,
exchange rate losses.
Most important, exchange rate losses from spread between Forest Bureau rate paid to purchase gold, and the city reference rate used by Bank of Ghana in accounting. Now, say ye suma send a friend gold boss on koto gold now. Ultimately, koto gold no with the exchange rate used in Bank of Ghana. Always be on the Bank of Ghana exchange rate no form. So the forest bureaus are legal businesses, so they are licensed by the Bank of Ghana. So mo koto dollars no Bank of Ghana. Eso mo so di bibi kakra to so. Enye illegal business.
It is even Bank of Ghana is even giving dollars to the commercial banks at a rate.
Thank you. Say enye rate a koto no Bank of Ghana na obenya no commercial bank no.
Sure.
Because ono so koto ye. Eso di bibi kakra to so. So it's allowed. Eye legal. It was say me pese omo mu ton gold board no eye pese omo ye smuggling. It's my me exchange rate no and ton more because it was low. Me the Forest Bureau exchange rate no be ton more. But the base accounting per the Bank of Ghana law, you are not allowed to use Forest Bureau rate. You are allowed to use your own Bank of Ghana rate. It is a differential no na what IMF say kama ye. But I see it as an operational operational cost to what I want. Now when him say what in America say?
Assembly exchange valuation.
Yes. Exchange valuation. I
understand you perfectly.
Thank you. Let people who are listening to me understand.
Say. They also let people listen.
Okay. Doc. Me person mo mutie ni say. Aban say me koto gold. Say me the Bank of Ghana rate stores are gold na. Nkrofo ma me gold no. Ombe smuggling. Me so me person me smuggling.
Ntina so oteso na
kwanta. No, eso di bibi kakra to so. Into better no Forest Bureau rate. No Forest Bureau for rate. Rate no the same as Bank of Ghana rate.
Be aware.
Into no Forest Bureau rate. Ebe entice gold dealers. No the gold na bread gold board. About what in America say. Sir, but Bank of Ghana can record one accounting more. Emra man kwan so all the Forest Bureau rate no enya accounting no.
Ebe pegi accounting.
Ebe ya accounting no. Just on one rate now. On the Bank of Ghana na eso ye. Emra na ye ni sir. And IMF says our differentials no. eye kamao no problem me pa so what na make na say so most importantly it sawuka say ye tue as a fee 0.258 any 5% commission to gold board because of that
intino. Hold on.
Because of that intino. Obiaboka.
Into hold on.
Service gold board I render to.
Matewa say.
Me ba choti na can say.
Exchange valuation issues asem ne yeka.
Yes.
Until we know say ade am pesa o cheche ma omoti ase because mo na mo ye good business.
Yeah.
Mo.
Yeah.
Because the issue is say yenim say this is the rate dia. Me na me catch me producer say I get the document that is coming from IMF. My kind so many because oko other research platforms so now we could bisa crash say Bank of Ghana Boka research says no.
No.
Sorry, gold board. Yeah. Research other research engines will tell you no.
No.
Into all kind research never from an album say exchange rate valuation issues.
Yes, because
you see, the issue is Nanke was saying fans so the fans say 1 ounce be a ton $15. You call a drama so because of the rate in tea. Now you new option now see a ton about $12. The difference between the $12 and then the $15.
No, yeah, I said that say a person ton because the person ni panu smuggle gold no. Because the person enticing no.
Oh, okay.
Because
you can't on only rate or be comfortable.
Or be comfortable kakra because you see some ton. No. You see, I tell one person what you I am a four catcher say uti. Oh, me pacho.
Me pacho time in
I am a four catcher say. The differentials between Forest Bureau rate and talk gold no from gold dealer no. Any say ya accounting na Bank of Ghana also using the rate no e dey accounting no and they are accounting for most of the losses are IMF for eka. Me ba to otina make na say. It yenti ase sa say wo ka say wo talk gold or gold dealer no on the Bank of Ghana rate. Gold dealer no ofu so obe lose into on to ma wo. Wo so per gold no. Na ma me nka ntra manfo.
O per dollar no.
O per gold dey akoton no anya dollar.
That's right.
Na tie. On himself for so much a year buy a gold board starting year juma. Ya ton over 170 metric tons of gold. Ya generating $18 billion of dollars at your back room ha. Na tie. I can no near per dollars wo my one. Oh, my just 1 minute be na me fan conclude. I can no near per dollar wo krum ha. Just say ye ko bobusia. Etua ho se ho. Tie o. Ansa ni anya dollar dia bre OMC sa. Omo kra fu odi ba oman mu. Ansa no omo kra mu, omo kra sugar, omo kra nkoko. Anya dollar ko kra sa nyama na ba ma yanya na menu mienu ayuzu for our lives. But the nenu abayin ko boss abusia no. Abayin a leverage on the natural resources aye gold. Onya gold no no wakoton. For the past, I have ton 170 metric tons of gold. No, yenya over $18 billion. Into say yaboka $1.7 billion. Yamboka, yamboka.
Me that say.
Every before food say yaboka. Omupa. Say ne friend no. Speaker say wa allow yomu. Yankoye hwehwe.
Also munye probe ni na fe.
And I'm catch up Bank of Ghana kura because of my stopping gold purchasing program no. Omo ye forensic audit. From the time our gold purchasing program start here, starting Mumumbre 2021, ABC 2025. Problems say omo ye auditing, forensic auditing into the gold purchasing program.
So we are here to hear more.
Yeah, we are here to hear more. It's when we hear gold for oil, any gold for reserves. Yeah. Mudi abeba. They ya mu ye nyina because mu pese mu kata nyama so afenyu markings or or minority leader. So who assembly tia Sami Jemfia nya no kra. Who will come at you? Who will come and tell Ghanaians the truth?
Only when it is not the truth.
Only when it's not the truth. If it is the truth, what is the big deal?
Matthias,
there's nothing big deal about it.
That's it. Dog.
Dr. Kashi.
Afi akadia obeka.
Ne no kra no say there me there no. Ne etie no na meka. Enti say ebe obi wanyu obi aya me there ne etie no. Mentia me am vice chancellor Professor Frederick Kwakusafo. Michiane pa na bedi ekire michiano Professor Boati michiano pa na very reverend Professor Obendente michiano omunina michiamo pa Dr. Entry share the issue no em say nkomo na yede na ɛne Ghana deɛ nka yɛmmɔka bia bie mu yɛmmɔka because sɛ if a operational losses any a year nka Ghana yɛmmɔka ɛba no in terms of exchange rate nti devaluation ɛka nneɛma a yɛakɔgye afiri aburokyire aba a nka yɛmmɔka nka yɛmfa no sɛ yɛkɔyɛ power purchase agreement na sɛ rate no ɛkɔ soro a sɛnea nka yɛmmɔka nti no nka equivalence that time no contract no sɛnea na ɛsitiɛ no ɛno ana nka ɛbɛyɛ den yɛbɛtua nokorɛ wɔ mu ne sɛ yɛsɛ yɛde gya wɔ ne yɛde asoa wo sɛ ɛyɛ saa agreement na 400 million na IMF ɛsan report yɛ no nka ɛno nso nka ɛnyɛ ka nka ɛno nso nka ɛnyɛ ka
come again
400 million na in the previous regime IMF a report no so enka enyeka
evaluation losses
enka enyeka enka evaluation
exchange rate issues
enyeka on say IMF answer na ordinary final report beba no or ye draft or the draft no ebe kire government or matna say then they agree upon it before they will now issue out the final report. And for them to quote all these things and say, losses no. Government members actually accepted it in the draft before they moved ahead and published it. And in the document no, it has been stated categorically without any equivocation say there are losses in the IMF report. Now, when you put that one aside and you come into the issues, technicalities, no, Gold Board has not committed or has not incurred any losses.
Thank you.
It's a fact. Because I have the audited account of Gold Board.
As a way, the whole kind of brofo.
Can
you no muntias? Yes, I will say Gold Board and Bokabia.
Gold Board. A banner accounting muna Gold Board or Moka. Because Gold Board ni audited account a 45 page. Eno ukanya baby en who I say Gold Board waboka. Enti u check here. Your key financial highlights ewo the entire accounting him. Opas is ya Gold Board in the website na accounting no ewo honum. It was signed. It was actually signed by board chairman Mr. Kwadwo Finn 28 April 2026 and a chief executive officer Mr. Samuel Jemfi Esquire 28 April no otwaswa auditor our signing sa report no Samuel Ni Odate Lamte Deputy Auditor General also signed on the 29th of April 2026. Now because a key a year, I mean the key, how do we call it? The key metrics now. Those key metrics no. How is the highlight? Into one, total revenue 5,553,820,713. Non into total revenue no ena obechirim. So non-tax revenue 970,765,336. And also non-tax revenue.
Non-tax revenue. All right.
Yes.
Mami figure ni biom.
970,765,336. And oma government grant and 4 billion.
Non-tax revenue, me component, mami calculating here. What the cost?
Government grants no 4,547,700,000. And on my financial income, and also 35, I think 35,337,378. And on my total expenditure, the total expenditure 109 million. 385,280. And on my out of the expenditure taken away from income no, the surplus no, we now have 5,443,990,347. And on total asset count and total liability. The total assets over 9 billion. And now liability so over 3 billion. That's 3.95 billion. I think that in that same report, no, it actually captures that of 2024. The 2024, so I think that those things were there, and total revenue were 308 million.
Non-tax revenue, no.
970 million, 765,336. Wow. Those are the, these are the figures. Audited one, signed by the board chair, the CEO, and then the deputy auditor general. This is the report from the gold board. But then we come to the issue.
Because maybe share on
the bone of
2025 non-tax revenue.
Well, and see, now we come to the actual issue. In the IMF reports, it actually stipulates, say, Bank of Ghana has incurred losses, which is $1.7 billion, equivalent to 22 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Now, with that losses, no, how did it occur? How did the losses occur? The losses occurred as a result of an activities that Bank of Ghana engaged with Gold Board. This one is simplicity. It's in there. Or say a Kwan Benz Bank of Ghana boka na Ghana Bank of Ghana boka no sa kano den na ekano ebaye Bank of IMF say sa kana Bank of Ghana boy no dwumadi a one den Gold Board den edie. This is in the report. And see, this is the analogy. The analogy is that Dr. Cash, me wahe, me a Bank of Ghana, also a Gold Board.
No, dog.
But your man
or say Jumedi on a Bank of Ghana, and a mark can buy. Yes.
That is the report.
No.
Gold Board.
No, but gold purchase program, but they can buy. No.
That's
easy.
Domestic.
Hold on, remember. That is why I brought all Kasa. No, question. Let me business our question. They say to win. And now, hold on.
A combination of we. Is okay say Gold Board on Kwa.
Oh, they've been to at that time. Then your Gold Board on Kwa. No, na Gold Board in Bank of Ghana.
No,
until 2026.
If I try to meet the way not to so near not doc.
I don't think I can make analogy into
the on the yentino.
Mesra. Enti me na me Bank of Ghana. Dr. Kashi. Oh yeah, a Gold Board. Na ne atia ne say me pese me ton gold. Nanso no gold na me ton no. I was say me ma wo to ma me. Nti me advance 133 billion at the man say fato gold ma me. Ena okoto gold no. Nti wakoto gold o de abrɛ me. Na okoto gold na de brɛ me no. Gold no ɛho ayefi. Nti mintumi enko na min sa gold no memfa mintumi nkoton mamanfo nti na wo say ye den ye hu yie na gold na nkasa eba nti eno no awo aside say wakoto gold na mame no eno no ye record wo on record wo books mu say sika e wo ho da bi meme na meme record wo meme de wato enfa say mpo record e be reconcile say bia ma 133 billion. Now koto gold 133 billion. O books no betro debit 133 billion. Credit 133 billion. I be cancel. Inti no emba o books no. Enti the near enti say yemfa ne say me ma o say sika no. Ukobaye no. Gold na de brem no. Ho ayefi. Mintumi nkoton ne sa. Mintumi nkoton ne sa no. E wo say ye hohoro ho ne bibia kama na yinya gold na ngasa nti sa dwumadie na wo san bedi ama me no e wo se me ma osika eno na efe no asset fee no nti eno no me ma osika nti se me ma osika na wo de eno ne de wo beye wo ba betwere book mu se wanya income me ye no free ho no mo a time a mo kwa koto gold no nanka ye nim say ebi a gold no one cedi adwaman so nanso wo baaye no wo be ka kire me say one cedi ne de enkrofo na yese me wo to gold na from omo so omo nton ma wo no mum no mo buo ni ebi a one cedi 20 pesos and a one cedi 20 pesos no me ka say agreement echo so na me say den to sa one cedi 20 pesos because the entire American say there is fact say in terms of purchase of gold even South Sahara no Ghana de no na ne bo eden pa enti as a result no even on my mind different countries they are bringing in they are sneaking in their gold to Ghana to be actually be purchased in Ghana sana sisi ade na koye enti no what actually happened is mimi nim say ade ne nke say a ton one cedi but wo ba be ka kire me say there be nkrofo no omo de omo bo ne namu omo say one cedi 20 pesos I'm so okay say one cedi 20 pesos there wo de to ade ne fa bra me e na wato ade na den abra me wo to ade ne bra me wie ye no me gi ade ne wie na fe de me ma wosan ekohoro ho ye ne kama me san tu aka wie ye omo a ye mfa ne so omba befa because we have what we call off takers in the off takers no ukwa I think we say they are categories of off takers off takers no ye were those bank bullions me off takers no sene be ya ebe ma agro na ye de na ye nyina na ebetumi ate ye ho ase ye no it is important say dwumadie no ye ma timamufo na omo etie no enso ebete ase na tumi aboa ye nyina enti you realize say those off takers nenso no we gave them discount enti omo a one oba beto gold no ewo me Bank of Ghana hono no me maka kire ne so se oba metal so omo mba beto ade no me say meti omo so enti I gave them discount those off takers no me mom discount enti discount ben na me dem off takers at the beginning no I learned say it is
discount man why the discount
enti those things no
why the discount
me person me change them then after that then we now analyze what is actually happening in there
so there's something happening
of course there are few things that we have to actually ask question about
why
yes
why
because say uma off takers new year unim say me na me ba me koto gold me koto gold no menim say me kona me kwa koton a eye bi a 2 cedis na meton adenti na ese me mam ho kwan na e ka mebo wo ho nyina no eye ebi a 2 cedis 50 pesos menim se me kona se me kwa koton a meton no 2 cedis that is how Bank of Ghana incurred the loss because after say okoto gold ni wie no unim se okwa koton wa dwaman so a there is a fixed price for it but one ma off takers a furnishing discount uwie ya unim self the forest no you can say that forest no actually say uko down is all the meton amount per dollar no me the meton amount e be 13 cedis Ghana cedis per dollar meanwhile so e be a won so unim say uko na akoton a per gain no 11 cedi 50 pesos e na uto no sa e na uwie ye no wo de ukoton ye ndu ukoton wie ye no e ba no wankasa Bank of Ghana books mo a na se wa boka eno ntina wohwe IMF report na or see those losses no were incurred by one paying asset fee discount to off takers and most especially the forest the forest no does not mean say ebia omo makoto dollars na ewo omo exchange dem say forest nature say o ye nyina ye nim say e ba no mamu anum say ya sika no $1 no is to be a say but omo ton gold ne de omo say according to ni obeto okoto gold ne buy no i.e. gold board ne say enkrofo no omo ton gold na ma no omo say omo do ma peg no wa ha that is the forest enti no
that is his time
I have just read to you that a Bank of Ghana na pricing
Me pacho to aso yetio.
Or say the forest no tio mbacho munyanto base.
Mbacho allow him to.
Mbacho say ubetimi a project ya. Mbacho so ubetimi a project.
Mbacho san fa brebium. Boy. Ena that's no.
Nti uhwe ebem say that line no. Or say discount on gold sold.
Enfa na okan.
I think say 1 2 3 4 5. Fifth line no. A combination of the service and asset fees paid to gold board. 1. Discount on gold sold
to exporters.
Or see sold. Third one to you. Or see most importantly, exchange rate losses from the spread between the forest rate paid to gold and
paid to purchase gold.
Mbacho nyantu wase. Enti off takers the end of the man discount.
Paid to purchase gold.
Yes, no and the city. On my discount. Name no kwakoto gold no form honom ne de. Amount for asking on bo say. Amount for asking on bo say. Yen Tony say man. Yen de Tony say na amount. And now no so age atum say.
And that's said you am ton na ye de ni.
There is variation between I mean
Pacho, allow him to flow. No, I don't do that. Yeah, so
no,
just all time no you seek the amount flow. Pacho to na me konko di jamra.
Please, I'm not saying say Bank of Ghana so determine price and as a gold board a determine price. No, that is not the issue here. The issue here is that the reports coming from the omo ton gold nama gold board no omo so omo ton ni say.
That's not true.
But that is what it says.
How does that mean that? Purchase gold. Most importantly, exchange rate losses from the spread between Forest Bureau rate paid to purchase gold. Purchase gold. And the city reference rate.
Okay, Sebi Mpacho. Say yamfa ne say Bank of Ghana onim say obeton gold no ewe dwama so ya pegini say ya. Adenti na Bank of Ghana obetua more than that because say the report that came say and Crawford say sa rate now wo pesa wo ton my o de ton almost eno na making and Crawford na say omo ton mountain no omo ton ni say
because
this obeto na say obeto
either you buy or you leave it.
But then it now comes to the fact say it now comes to the fact say Ebano Ghana hanum say at that point no Mbacho
conclude my right now.
Not near a woman say Bank of Ghana say we so beto gold say we so unton gold say bano business you always want to remain competitive and yes sir and say if you want to remain competitive na say wo mra ne bon ho ban say obi a opese wo ton gold bia wo man no mu on ton ma wa say wo mbe say o mu be this can fence gold ni be flow man no mu akoba be fofora you peg it at par with any country yan fan say Sahara say ni ton ni gold kese no eye e bia 2 cities a won so pa betimi apege wo de no e wo 2 cities no se ne be ya obi anu o de ni gold ni be free anum say akoton be foforo because o ka say o kwa akoton be foforo carriage eno so be boka nti be ma say 2 cities no okoje wo honum no eno be ba form but say wo de no 2 cities pepepa e be ma wo wanya ba adentina yenye de ne de
you take it or you leave it
around
these
are the issues in Tia. These are the issues in Tia. Any can say, you can say, as to whether there is extortionist issue or those ones.
But the extortion issue is a different thing altogether. So
I just want to say, let's be real. The fact is that Gold Board in its books or more kabia. I mean that one is a fact. Your friend is saying the MPP should not say Gold Board Waboka. It's Bank of Ghana. But as to the activities that actually happen and none I was say you dealing with.
And it be San Dwabrem to the Donima Steel Complex Limited. Some in country say eba na dance hu nneoma dia ba wode afo ani kire ho na enchance ya de board dance so type bia opebia no ubenya ewo ho Donima Steel Complex Limited and that do papa pa de board dance so Tropical News Carpenter's Choice no efri ni nkumam ekona kesiem ni nyina bi ewo ho bani wani iron rods nyina ubenya bi na ushia Boss Super Product Limited asha no se Donima your sister company no omno be Boss Super Toilet Tissues and no extra soft and extra strong very hygienic at the mama no na ebo no eda form pa nyoma so fusa utunu watua ana utua no watu ni na kwa head office no Asafo 5 Junction wonu Bengana Revenue Authority odu tamale so Canville Banking David Junction no ena nkran so Kantaman to GCB Bank tachima no wachi kwan so kantan na ne yadom ba chief ni still Donima ewo ho Donima Steel Complex Limited 0244 126625 0244 126625 and 0540 101555 0540 101555 Donima dini abo Yabeka say home of tropical product Mamadi Ashan so say a Spanish 3 powers combined Spanish 3 powers combined a Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules kama pa oma kan amabe baku dunsia abum ana onum de enui aba adwaman so nti bomodin a mepacho oyo bi a oda so ya unse onase atatai bomodin a ebeboa o tai jonso bahat rough style bia bi ni ade a na si che ade so tatao mepacho onya eye Spanish garlic mixture na capsules ni bia ebeboa kese yo ai na adwen se ono be fa yonko ono person no bu abusua wa ya o da bida srade boni abusu tam e oni padua ni mu e na afi mo jamro so how ai na bia na otise oto ase enti no atwetwon pa atwetwon ana se ebi on so ya na nkabone ejina wanum ni ade a emwa neno no obe no Spanish garlic mixture na capsules no a eya bomode afre no mo ma kwan obefa so a no mo nkire kwan obefa so a obe no maduro no na ba ko mfichire umfichi ko mutum se enkoye nanu nansa na twa nyoma bi enkoye ni ade ebi oso ananso no nyina udam saa edu nanum no anapa da bi enkoye udware wi a otese huni padua honam kekao agi se ofan se 3D GG esidwiba Pro Max eba no se ha adwene pa Spanish garlic mixture ene ne wonu capsules no eno ena onum bia ebeboa pa ebiemo no Spanish jingo capsules enso ewo ai eno no omude eye extract of jingo biloba any soya oil ena wonum ediaye obi otumi hia no dim se 25 years baba huna I said 33 no na so onyinja age no no for anti aging into pesa bribian uluku young pa dia enya na unya Spanish jingo capsules ni bia ebeko yama pa improve memory any mental sharpness am adwene bo fast na sadia bad ya moja so beboyi akwa adwene ni mu no be pa Spanish jingo capsules no ebetumi esa adwuma no edi amount ai when you start twentwentwentwem woni padua no honam start twentwentwentwem some people 120 ya bobo no eba no say ha adwene tunya Spanish jingo capsules ni bia ebeboa pa odu ani che Halos Herbal ubenya bi o kan shi drug lane ebi ho and all herbal and pharmacy shops nationwide and now pay more information so pedu do atua for 0266114111 0266114111 yenko Osbel Blocks Factory yenko 2 blocks papa antu your contractor and also your foreman open blocks papa dey do ujuma dia Osbel Blocks Factory na me kan for high quality blocks and ebeboa almost standard size blocks almost concrete blocks yedi corridors ni stones etwa 5 inches 6 inches solid any hollow blocks or and 4 inches solid blocks clay brick pavers concrete pavers permeable pavers asphalt pavers ICPs na stone pavers glass pavers and stamp concrete pavers no ni nyina so ebi ewo Osbia Blocks Factory akache me can find high quality blocks now my free say or the corridors and the stones and the trap blocks no cement to 42.5 R grade gasem cement and oditwa was tobi dia kokumase ni potemu a was odba kwa free tutumika for any check kase otra kase bridge na onema salaji ndi animhwe friend 0244377612 0244377612 and 0244043805 0244043805 Vema Plus Limited the Prosavide capsules ababema ojonso ma chase pa mienu onya Prosavide capsules ni bia ebeboa bibia be kama edi ama why obeju afi chese Johnson obeju normal enkoi over ni abnormal ni adiadia obeda pampan edi eche ni bejai technicals na yiwu so bejai Prosevad capsules o from pan channel so de boy ni no hwe agum 10 so 2 minutes mine bomodin onya X drive capsules ni bi na no ma osisi yade na be yiwa film kwaba na wo fom no ni nyina so mu be peja ama bibia kama nkaboni gina wonu ma little capsules pe bi na no ekuru ato mini mu nyina be hia se amama ya ehu hia ya ka onipadua ni mu no onya little capsules ni bi na bo a bibia be fine e de ama ba ko mfikyira otum se nanu nansa na twa ni tumi ade pampan bi ekire ne yaw no edutwam onya do not capsules ni bi na no ma e be bo apa Vema Plus Limited na akofo enoi e de aba na obenya bi Alfred Menseba Dani Heba will be Colina Keba Missy Heba Apidank all leading pharmacy and herbal shops obenya bi na mo pedudu atua for Vema Plus Limited 0244 370702 0244 370702 Ghana's biggest online shop for quality products sabe onu nkuta ndi nbe wie pay no pacho for any Play Store and App Store download the Abapa mo app no eya Abapa enkwa na okwa obenya nioma F4 ya chese nioma no so ahodi wom omonioma da fom omonioma da fo sense omo anom kofa nioma ne ba onkotu mfiri obi ho ntide bia prices no eye challenging ma other people ntibomodi afo ani kire Abapa mo opese visit website no so a eye www.abapamo.com obetumi ni omo adigwa no atuaka ho utuaka na sia or the bed bro within 24 hours maybe I will be ano or the bed bro opeso bo na course what for 3 months o mane sakasaka park no dia nimhye say electronics and appliances now pay momodi afra Abapa mo 0593 386133 0593 386133 and 0593 391848 0593 391848 within 24 hours now we deliver the amount e wa bra what your app no so na kai say Hepa Plus Live Band e wo ho e mawo Instrument Community Bank e ton sa frel say bomodi ai chese omode bia mkase ogbo no ne omo ye business a we safe why we ye business or we safe because tumi no if ARB Apex Bank Limited and omode ye adwuma no omo micro finance group loans mo kam hubom ye kekekeke ni ade a Instrument Community Bank beboa mo ni ade other services omo BA savings account current account fixed deposit Western Union and as a mobile money transfer omo ye nyina ho oso ye kiani so a obemo sika na ode bia fuonu na za adwuma na wo ye no eno so atre na ma sika ye bebre abusuan panyin odi sheda from akakwa abefa so akata na chiri osi tutu chacha no ne tutuntuma na bra ombeboa na bibia e kama omo head office no ewo ayensu ta sechere omo ben Asante Mampon omo sa on krabata ewo eye breman maduma kwada so bus stop omo ben Old Road Runners Driving School and our friends Instrument Community Bank 0501 552374 0501 552374 and our 0244 649815 0244 649815 na yebe bie school yi me kan se one pay school papa ma akoda na nkonso a ebe hawo akora bi ho a ida se buku no buru na adwen so ana adwen nu buku no eya na ha adwen pa ni nyina ne se akora na ahyase no enya ke okonfinfin no ebe hye akwa enu tina make for Springs of Life International School ediama wo no na we ne de odi abakura ne se Springs of Life International School say offer free admission ama oba no a free crèche educosi JHS Springs of Life say wonye ohwe eye fidi intibomodi abra omo the highest standard of education a chese omo de chenkwada na so omo de tua no omo hwebukum no de a chenkwala na de na eye oba ena chese owo so omo kire na kosi so obeti ase a omo so eye omo asede omo kire akola na manate ade kire na ase yi obeti adesua na wo sua no obeti ase yi omo sa oba se skra ede nkola ni free fie ede ko school free school de ba fie kama na omo sa de abeto se o enrolli enkwada miensa baako ebenya free tuition na say school fees wontua free obe receive free tuition ni ade opo no machi akwan a Springs of Life International School omo class 600 omo ben ashfom factory no wotafo kwan so from 0246 016450 0246 016450 and 0559 783118 0559 783118 ai entibomodia ode wani kire ho a omo pai Springs of Life almost in die and ya holding knowledge is power. Yenti adofo adwenkyere tiawa na menkomra.
Leader by Satan Chapel Professor Yushala be Chama Shaba Kwame Obeda NDC Coca Macha still maintaining Chama to me and you. Doctor, but some trying their propaganda no money ye. Some members in MPP4. One with 2 foot rogun crofweni. DC no yeah Juma. wɔn bɛtena so 8 years na mpi no wɔ hɔ so akwanta da bia radio so ne ɛte wɔn ka so wɔn su ɔyɛ ba yɛ school so wɔn ni bebree yɛ wɔ hɔ nom sɛ bɛsɛ wɔn ma aba no enye dwuma pa a wɔyɛ ɛde ma wɔn na ne nyinaa ka Asante region puntuo no.
Dr. Cash, if you are disabled, but you also busa Dr. Cash said, "The Bank of Ghana and my discounter, a gold board number discounter now. It is hard discounter now. Also, the baby come out gold board now."
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. Mr. DY Asam Kasefri Awokere. Argentina NDC for back. Can you do na IBB daho? Bilem the whole Ghana. Edumi. August Simonso the whole Ghana can you do me? Say ministry what more ye or ministry or so munya President Mahama and Sisa Womo, no one funny power from bye bye.
Didier Smashi, Casafias was one of them Campus, which are Professor Alabi, which are Batan for Coordinator Secretary, which are above for Okotama for Shafish. People from Miamano, the top of the Tiam 1.7 million still. The April margin, would the 8 years I say, or my 19 years every month I need there be. Isha Allah was receiving the money mama to Maukasa obey.
Dr. Cash, I'm a Kwamluku, but some trade constituency communications of Samima Munia Dumanaman Regional Chairman and Akwasi. Now, Sama, a year assembly members 8 out of 60 at the 2 DC engineer Abdallah Midusono, an engineer so because in some Amodu Gunusina, there's some of evidence and evidence beyond her. A allegations and a model tonoso. A Juma DC engineer Abdallah Mid Abo some Chehe. One more time, 8 good years. Omo to me and yes, Jumano. I say you need them for about 10 chino, Mum Pebble some Chienti. What some of sign.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash, Ernestine Ofurukrum. Doctor, in fact, said the name started course war in this Mamudi President John Dramani Mahama was starting name a pan and can name a quay pan, but say no, nema born and started on Skadi Basa Nessa near my Timudinis idea than a chassis on Bosha be brew how share ye mubi a cotua man, but a nema started corner ye so automatic posting is here no a jegu teachers upgrading promotion ya day nema be bree and Kosui.
Cash abuajini yenwa bia jamu mai edabana se road na ko wenya hospital woye ebesere no agenda 111 yomasi kamane say Kumasi to Accra road no realization no ohene onyi mfiri ho na nipa wudodo dum so personal dos do yesre no akuafo bre kwa na kono bamfa nansi for
Dr. Cash and Pastor, good afternoon. See you, me free kwama. Me see a friend your market, me born and basso papa. So was see some fee. And next time, no, the sick and I could turn good board one and yana. And into the eye hand tie could also be uncana semono. When him guasia, would you go another damn quick for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia? See a car, and Kebini, son, another damn quick for I could get bribe $40,000. And until so so, Buam Ranamoncono Popo. Ever break one and another damn quick for Yaman of Saman Kawa Fenono.
Oyibo Boatini, Nebehina Meduadlu, Namencha Shelity to MP, Achumbeja South, Kodobamba, National Affairs Vice Chairman, Mirakash, Afenyo Markins, leader Osahne, Yetanechi Pinti, no Bagawaya, no bend, no cave, yet yes, it was you, Samejan Fini Erica J. Now $1.7 billion in the day, Yenya, Tinamese, says he can bet me agenda 111 in Yina.
Tifo numero nyakopo nshia tifo nyina azema me dodo nebin andi tifo atwa nkontompo se Women's Bank bo baya ma mo anya so faso ege diga haye hwebu ada Women's Bank na ntimi amaso 24 hour economy ma da Ghana fo am ato aba ama mo wo de 24 hour economy na market na mo butugo na mo so ma be 24 hour economy enti ase be no andi tifo mo da Ghana pa o market Ghana de na mo dun so mo aho cheche enne galam se atiato se hwe nsu ani pa o sa se koko na akwakosa
Cash, if I'm a fat, I've got the cash. I go for ye from Ronco, a more muye, Feswame, Femakru, a Vicuna almost there. I'm going to say, Uncle Omo group, no mudding come on, Uncle Omo group, no mudding come on, every say, Brunina, as almost so. The Brunina guys almost so coming at my fonsa. As one muye. I can't stretch that show more. As one way and Sonio and Sonny Bakokra. As a man, Namza Mana, at twice a warranty, San Beba.
Within the Stacat, the Casafria to Mandy. Now, Dr. Cash, Midasu Jinamenaso, can you pay say gold board and mocha, gold board on cotton gold beer and mocha. Nemum, the Emihuni say, minority any MPP for no. Economy na ejina no gold board, I mean ejina, and no one till Mwasakra. No, here's a Casabri economy not tia.
Dr. Kashe, Mensa Minimum Centraso, Mitchell Roberts and Pamesa Degrin say, into Abanman Federal Chairman. Yet that NP leadership Nasi, so Muna at for your market, Nadia Samijan Fini and Descend, and we on Bob Man is a talk, the engine to Pentino Mano, they will proceed, in charge as a coach from Post still maintain.
So for Kokudu, I'm Falcon and trouble for Cochama wishes. Obviously, good board no. I Galamse no Muton. It's not about me that good for oil and no. Not be winning come to me. And as a Galamse for the Ranomoto. Why people but Cassamo? Yamukadi Bekabiamo. Share Samijan Fiasama, okay, Piana was some chufu. Muko.
Cash, when you have a millennium, because every as my main chair, my regional chairman, and nothing, chairman to me and to Namin here, incoming regional organizer, Comrade Finn, Emmanuel Regan Finn, Mahmoud Kabor, Baby Obians, with some few or more assembled members, and I am say, it's here or more on.
Ona ne nem kase France wase ba mi tie honorable agriculture minister Elkopo sa good board we afenyo ne nkofo nso mu twintwan afenyo that can say MPP time what started water campaign na ona da no anka Ghana boka na ba ECG and Ghana boka for
Ashanti regional minister era Dr. Frank Amwakohene and me honorable Patricia Pe Ankra or MC or Fijakwa South, era Samijan Fee, and era Afenyo Markins. Issues of extortion, say, acquire honorable Afenyo Markins, and that is the right direction. Na onosono the
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Hey, Opani, Mashasha watch, sir. Perfect series books here. Oma me koto bi mama no. O wajajai. Abua wa mo say what to make kan kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu akra de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifo and a tre wa nwoma bia. Our crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And our science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP. Nina. A free basic 1, equasi basic 6, English, every basic 1, equasi junior high school. Ne bane combine so or ni bi English nom and maths nom me say books to be anywhere. Perfect series any bi na GS any naka and so am approval into obata bia nkoto be maneba.
And na say we there so ko be kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o.
Na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo say set mock exams, terminal exams and midterm exams at the master school so a here wo mo a etufo nko putuoja station hwa enkran dance mine first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Nansei mia me di ho adanse pa se ma di hu na kofam ade ban mio e wa chiro mi hu ni ye papa asa de ebo asi mani so mani ne so ye wisi eso ye mi kusu mani prosio efemfeme e wo me ensem sei na wo kadia ehia pa se doctor hwe ni be show bra by grace eye clinic ma ye fa fidie hwe wani no so enkosi wani na chi nye hwe se de nyoma sitie by grace hospital esanso obia ye hwe asomo ehwinimu ene eminimo me hwe ENT clinic etimo amota kwan mu minimo ana wasum taike kaw ne se to de nyoma hodo awrewra wasum setakra yi wasum penti hairpins matches ene nyoma hodo awrewra wasum no Mr. Jai ne bra ma ENT for ehwe wasum ne fama wo da ben na hunu dentist e mo hwe wanum ma wo wo ka so bi ho no kokọ na chi bra me nye scaling and polishing wanum nye hwam kama wo se na so abua bra me hwe ye de bi besi so ma ye fe ana po atu a ye besi foforo de ama wo kaka bi jejo wo se ye tu a ye betu enwoma ma kan nyina wo pesi ye befie Shewa yebeba by Grace Hospital so Kumasi Bremai eben DVL office no bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05
Voice number share what you would say ubet me invite players be to say Ronaldo, Messi and Mbappe about them. What you would say ubet me nyatinka e won you big games no e won them. Onia, what you say Uber enjoy home ground advantage. El Serie A, La Liga, Premier League, UEFA Europa, any leagues a kuku them you know bro fum. Ewo them. Ana Jano for 89 Ghana cedis called you Go TV decoder. And year now upgrade called Go TV Max. Ma fear and yes, football in Fian Kasa. So to new decoder. Test Go TV called short code 1731. Go TV. Love it.
Drama from day one. Otec 102.9 FM. The pride of Ashanti.
On Otec 102.9 Yakoya Yasayaba. Kwame. Yeah, internal polls. I think all the party vigilantism no kakra so better at all. NPP internal polls. Yenyan TSA chairman to me chairmanship bid no. According to lawyer Richard Nyama, or say a unconstitutional. So very wasteful.
Maminasi. Now, just a very quick one.
All right, okay.
On Wayna and Sana.
We have limited time.
Fantastic.
102.9 FM.
Oh, wait to me. We're waiting the bed. I can't 10 minutes near.
Oh, nice. 3 minutes.
No, on for the account.
We should understand, say, DDEP program, no. DDEP program, no. I did a PMMC and then running on behalf of Good Board.
Right.
On behalf of Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Now, after. Sorry, domestic
gold purchase.
DGPP. By saying Gold Board and then running on behalf of Bank of Ghana. Jumedia onomo kwakudino. Bank of Ghana sika oyiye. And the show monsa for that was 133 billion. Odi Jumedia in sky buying na scano aka 22 billion. That is the issue we are interrogating. But say a kind of woman, a kind of cano is 22 billion.
How is that? How?
I don't get you.
Allow him. 133 billion. No. Bank of Ghana in sky buying now. It's less 22 billion.
Okay.
That is the whole issue. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying?
I don't.
Now let me deal with we internal polls nonsense. But also you penny phone me back of forms. Na minyan ntiese Indian music ko pick forms ama era chairman to me. Sincerely, the lawyer many lawyer no to some extent because what kind your constitution I think say 5B or say disqualification of a member. A member shall be disqualified from holding any office or contesting any election in a party if such a member has been convicted or is sentenced by a court of competent jurisdiction in respect of any offense involving high crime, blah 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 blah. So I think it's based on that provision of your constitution. Now, to me, and they would want to do that, but they had every right to go and pick the form for him, submit for him. But now is a vetting committee say based on the provision of the constitution.
Because Mekais and the council no can say the Yan say committee betting a voice for the vetting.
That is not true.
Or we can or Otec stands.
That is not true.
Okay.
What I say. So Pagros was the spokesperson, but I think say based on my reading of the constitution of MPP, and then the Mekai here and tells you say that is not a factual statement to make. Now maybe simple.
Otec 102.9 FM.
A general secretary there. There is no contest. Justin Frimpong Kudia is going to win it hands down. I believe, and I'm. The Beyonce had Kroman in Mubia Sumai.
Oh, is your original officer?
My original officer, but I support Justin Frimpong Kudia.
Are you allowed to?
Okay.
I am allowed to. Why am I not allowed to? Am I not a delegate?
But you are not supposed to declare on.
Who told you? Which part of your constitution I'm reading the cancer? You can read my constitution and tell me which part says I can't.
I didn't know say you are allowed to.
The point is say the point is say I buy more flag worship elections. Not general mosquito win your money I don't know short memory. NDC executives, NDC MPs, no money. Now on vigilante sense, I'm very quick one.
About your time on them. Thank you very much. Why?
I wish them well. I think say chairmanship
okay.
I think at the moment we need there should be discipline. You hear and paying for. Somebody who be that track record of being a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
party no or carry the
involvement
of the party.
And
I think say or party.
Thank you. Message way every a year PV Jantua Datsun. We're a PV. Or say we are Ghana's well-educated professionals. In my honest opinion, the IMF report is completely bogus. If we put on our real thinking caps, we will quickly realize that we must manage our affairs with integrity and dedications going forward. Also, the report is bogus because it is impossible to conclude that partial cost of operation can be considered a reported loss unless the entire cost is reported against revenue income.
I agree with him.
All right.
Look,
I
MPP you see, me uncle Penny. Oh, mommy,
Obi Abodwes share.
Me uncle Penny a yard. Oh, I don't know.
Allow him to flow.
No, I didn't do that. No. Oh, they fetch me. Why? Well, me fetch me. You see, I've always been saying it. Me, I don't see that as a cost, as a loss. Oh, I didn't for so be. And for so as a gold board ni gold Tony dia brain no. She ma mean come for so back. When him say President Akufo-Addo ebedu time baby obo busia du ye no. Won say ye busia ni bi in dollars. Enti anytime be a city ni be lose ahonde a dollar ni be cost rupe ni ye kana cost no because President Akufo-Addo akwaji busia foforo. E just forex differentials na abano. Enti ama ye kan bia be ka ho
exchange evaluation.
Yes, enti say ye maye city ni nya ahonde a ene say ye kotua $1 billion to obi a ye de ne car. And then you hear almost about 11 billion Ghana cedi. Thank you. But Enkaneno, 17. It will hear 17 billion Ghana cedi for $1 billion. That is what it means. You be my cedi na nya hodin. Say you cedi ne be nya hodin ma niam boy fu na bibia ye okay a. My yemfa ye gold board ne enye politics. It doesn't matter who is there as a CEO. Who time sami jemfia mesra wa men time gold board no. Mani nye juma eso ye. Now when they share those times, now all the good here you can once me. We're just reporting about $2 billion. Nan kanini na mfasuni na ye foreigners and the fire sika echo China for India for Dubai for. Also na Duncan Williams say one of these sheikhs from Westka was Dubai. They are complaining. So munya Ghana gold biom aden. When say from 1st September, every gold that we mine will be refined here.
It has started already.
Yes, now about a certain percentage. But see, I don't see 1st September, every gold, mining companies, big ones.
Which will create employment.
Any big mining companies now signing say 30% of their gold or money. And some of the money or some Toma gold board. So Sanya may you know, I am a form because always be on my person, Bobusia. Every time they want interest on our
so they will give you stories.
So they will give you everything. Adia we ni ye kro so they be unye ni ye. Ti Ghana for mama ye ni nte. E was IMF for no.
Me da say.
Nti me some good board there. Mama ye bon ho ban. Na sebi in the next 30 years say free so. E ye MPP for kra ba o me use gold board. E dia ye yie.
Virgin Praise near Tin Kano.
That is the tail end of the conversation with regards to that gold purchasing agreement. No?
That's it.
That I think the last statement is the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, it is the best one.
Yes, because a honum ne dear, and none a bebo mine. Na yakoso. Me, I'm looking at once Ghana your constitution, Article 55 clause 8, no, or say a political party. Enchebia mechanic kitwebi, or say a political party shall not have as a founding member or a leader or a member of its executive a person who is not qualified to be elected as a member of parliament or to hold any other public office. And a 94 no clause 2 section C no, or say disqualifies individual convicted of treason, fraud, dishonesty, moral turpitude, or crimes punishable by death or imprisonment of 10 years plus. And these are the criteria.
That's why it's 20 years.
And no, then the parties will now based on that criteria to also carve their own. And I know na MPP mono almost say almost wa adopt way. But nyame pese me can say I think say there was one communique I buy when ne PRO chairman to me I can say or say he was considered as a political prisoner until all those things will be waived.
Okay.
That one we are yet to get there. But I think said the chairmanship no, which of course I also side with Dr. Keskin. I think among all when we Boache Japan.
You are doing well.
Be the best.
Dr. Kain Butcher Senior or lecturer used that now turning Dr. David Chumesi Ene Eye Wawuda. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yes, Superintendent Ewo Aye Bechim Government Hospital. In fact, on this special day, Empire Boan is so body and Yankupon because we are born who buying. What you do, and I'm going to see ye. Nadia, you bia obenya edia kan abrabo homa watumpa ko animu on Famao. Happy birthday to you, Doctor. A birthday wish coming from Eric Kwekubwadi of Bechemu. Also, I'm a happy birthday. Of course, we so enkoma ya Becky. You don't know Fred Becky Boo. And then Wawuda, happy birthday to you on your 50th birthday. London and our war. A birthday wish coming from Sister Charlotte, a free year, and Diamond Ladies inside London. I'm so happy birthday. Yanko Pama Quatintin, almost Sika. You don't sabe Kebian Sunyan Shira. Why? Once again, happy birthday to you, Yabeki. My pong 6 o'clock PM news is next on your radio.